Man, what's the motherfucking word, bro? What's up, bro? What that shit do? I'm listening to this lying ass nigga. This nigga over there from the Who's Who's. That nigga got beat up on, got punched out by the people because he was running his mouth, whacking out shit. He on here trying to explain mad to my man, nigga DP, me, ain't smoker. Shut up. You just running your mouth, nigga. Tell the people how, talking about you want to go up with the peoples. Nah, nigga, you had an agreement with the homies, and you got on here and you look dumb now. The more I look at this nigga braids, the more I be like, this nigga's lame as fuck. Like, this is the type of nigga, bro, that get beat up and they like, and it's crazy, bro. I hope, I swear to God, bro. If y'all look at my live, I said this shit before Turtle said it, before Sporty Face said it. I said, what type of niggas get beat up and think it's cool? Oh, Hova, who get beat up, bro, and think it's cool, bro? Oh, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I hope I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I'm just saying, like, man, I want y'all to know one thing, bro. 2025, this ain't got to do with him, though. I'm just looking at his content right now. Just popped on my shit. I want y'all to know and everybody else to know, bro. We lost all the real niggas, all the fake niggas, right? All the fake ass niggas, all the niggas that's like, like content creators, that's gang the streets, all the street niggas, all the gang, all the tough niggas. I want y'all to know we lost, bro. We, I don't know what a box car is, bro. I don't know what that is though. What's your opinion on being? I don't know. I don't know what you mean being outnumbered by who. But this is what I want to say though, bro. Let me know I've been outnumbered by who. Outnumbered by everybody individually. Let me tell you, look, we losing, bro. On who we losing? We in a cold war, and it's not a war, but social media have made everybody get some type of superpowers. People don't understand that this shit right here is an integrity game. I mean, it's for everybody, but the dudes that's on here that's solid and they know that this shit, they know how this shit go, and they know the real from the fake. Like, y'all be validating these niggas, bro, that don't even be cool. This real shit. And it's like, damn, look at the 50-50, bro. The 50-50, the S, the EOP, SNY. Shout out to damn homie, man. You know, shout out to damn homie. I can't say nothing bad about damn homie. Damn homie doing her job. She doing what she's supposed to do. She putting, you know what I'm saying? She doing the content. She ain't supposed to have no loyalty towards nobody when it come to this. But that's on Hoover, bro. The 50-50 is winning. EOP 50-50, bro. Y'all look at social media network, they winning. And Braves have let J Hood in. When J Hood got in, it showed everybody else that the 50-50 tap out, EOP, all them niggas on pills, the excitement, the crazy people, they let them know that, man, that shit is cool. And it's like, damn, bro. I'm hoping like it's just sad. But I'm you know what I'm saying? I feel him though on certain shit, certain shit that the Who's Who said. I feel him when it comes to the back and forth, when it comes to the bullshit or whatever it might be, bro. Like, niggas be tired of that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be hoping everybody else stand on business, man. Everybody do what they gotta do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know. Look at the homie. I see the homie did this little shit. I'm gonna keep it G, bro. If you got whooped out there in the bottom by some people, some youngsters, bro, I'm gonna keep it G. This is me, right? What's up? What's up, Salo? What's up, Salo? I'll send mine to you, Hoover. Hoover. Shout out to my Salos out there in New York, bro. Verse shout out to the homies, bro. I send mine to all y'all. This is my advice for everybody. When you out here in these streets, please move carefully, bro. Like, people don't, this internet shit, bro. Hoover's is most hated, yeah. But we coming up so fast in this internet space to where people is willing to go against us and people is willing to do anything to get some clout. They doing anything to catch a Hoover nigga. They doing anything to catch a Hoover nigga slipping the hit that like button to have some type of clout or some type of on a nigga, you feel me? Like, so don't ever feel bad about being who you are, bro. Hoover, like I say, I'm me. I can't change that, nigga. I'm on what I'm on. I'm not on bullshit, but on who, if I see that and I detect that, I'm on bullshit because I'm gonna protect my life with all costs. I'm not worried about no nigga. I'm gonna protect my. I'm not walking around looking for You know what's crazy? I'm not looking for validation from you. You know what's crazy, bro? They can't take your kindness from weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, this is what you gotta do, bro. Um, Motherfuckers gotta sit up there and do better, bro. Like the examples that we have on the internet is bullshit. It's bullshit, bro. Like these dudes is on here, they're going back and forth. These supposed to be content creators that didn't elevated from the game. They elevated from the gang life. They supposed to be influencing us. They supposed to be teaching us. They supposed to be our outlets to this world to where we trying to converse into. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to not converse into, because we're not trying to conversate about it, but we're trying to place ourselves into, bro, and being able to converse and having a conversation about things that we could never talk about is very important, bro. You know, we got homies that's on here that's like, we just going all off the wall trying shit, right? But don't nobody want to sit down and come together and have a topic or have a certain type of shit that we come into. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not trying to be the voice of reason. I don't care. I don't really care. Y'all not gonna believe nothing I say. But if y'all go back to all my lives, Braves just came out and said that they whooped on him because his enemies. If y'all get along with 40s, who is your enemies? The Hoovers. So my homies got you whooped. You're not gonna sit there and say that you had an agreement. He sit there and say, oh, I was gonna go against the ops. Let me play this shit. I'd rather go with the ops. You rather go with the Hoovers because you did some dumb shit and the Hoovers bust on you and you online playing like you just top Dibble Lane, bro. And then when the homies go disrespected and we get on you, it's not on me to come on here and say nothing. Brave spoke for himself. He basically said, no, Brave basically said when he got to that prison where he at right now, he had an understanding of what's going on. So when my homie Baby Sonny from 107 them got there, I can name all homies. I know the truth. It was understood that nigga, you got the last, you the last one got, so you the last one but hurt. Don't be on here with that bullshit. So it was an understanding. When he got on there playing these little games with the whack outs and shit like that, you know, look, this shit covered now. His cell covered now. He ain't showing that. He ain't gonna show that H. Look behind that. Look, he is not gonna show that motherfucker. There's a sheet behind it, cause he know we not doing that, bro. He really don't want to give it up for the homies, but let's be real. Let's be real, bro. You disrespect the set. You got the shit on your face. The niggas politicked on you. And now you mad at all the Bloods and you don't fuck with the Bloods and you call them smokers and you say they ain't nobody and they made a decision on you. No, they know you a shit starter. They watch your shit, bro. You feel me? Yeah, after he got his ass beat up, after Braves got beat up, this is how you know that he ain't about all that tough shit he be talking about. He be popping it, bro. After he got beat up by them Bloods, what do? He got on the who's and he covered that shit up. He don't show that shit no more. He be like, nigga, he be scared. Cause he know what's gonna happen to him. And he know everything I said on my live is true. I've been to prison, bro. You can't play with me, I know. Once you do one thing, listen, let me tell y'all. Y'all can say what y'all want. If he's saying niggas is jealous of him, right? And he made one mistake and whooped his ass. If he make another mistake similar, his ass is gone. This is why he mad. He calling his homies smokers. I'm gonna get to this video, but he like, these niggas is smoker. They ain't nobody. And he saying all this shit. Watch this. He saying all this shit about these niggas that ain't got up on him, right? And I ain't gonna lie, right? I'm gonna be the first to say it. I hope somebody clip this and repost it, because everything I tell y'all, bro, it comes to life. Because I seen it before. I ain't no big podcaster for them to believe it. But if you listen to what I'm telling you, bro, it happens. They're homies. Everything I have said, it came forward. I've been said Braves got whooped on because of the politics. Before Sporty Face even came out and said that. Go back to my video and go to Sporty Face video. I've been said that. I don't know if he got it from me. I've been knew. Because you playing games, bro. The agreement, think about it. Just think about this. You from Devil Lanes, you went and got a gang. Let me put y'all up on cut. Let me put y'all up on this nigga. You sat in jail. You went and got an H blank on your face because a bitch made you mad. You didn't go get this tattoo because you was a gangbanger and you killed Hoovers. You didn't kill no Hoovers. Because think about it, if you would have killed Hoovers, nigga, you would have had a bigger issue. You and Raylo walking around this fucking prison acting like y'all top Hoover killers, but don't nobody from Hoover got one nigga that y'all killed on their body. Come on, bro. Let's think about it. Don't nobody from Hoover have nobody that B Braids and B Braids paperwork on their body. If he's someone, don't body from Hoover have nobody that Raylo allegedly killed on their body. Why is that? You niggas is not really like that, bro. I'm not saying Raylo can't. Raylo is a little gangster. I like Raylo as a person. I like him because I met him. I never met Braids in person. I like Braids' gangsterism as a game banger. I don't like him as a person because he's a liar. He's a liar because he gay, and he gay for sure. Cause nigga, why you never speak about Trevor? Speak about Trevor. He ain't gonna speak about Trevor, bro. He's not gonna bring that shit up, bro. On Hoover, he's not gonna never bring up Trevor because out of everything you talk about, why you don't bring Trevor up? And he will not come on here and keep it real and say, so who got? Who did you disrespect? The Crip or the Hoovers? Because you had a C and an H whacked out. When you hit that yard, they told you, hey man, don't start no bullshit. We know the Hoovers bust on you. You wasn't around Hoovers. The Hoovers had a case on you. Lil Grumac. When the Hoovers was done with their case, you was able to be around Hoovers again. So when you was around Hoovers again and you come over here with us, these Hoover niggas been around. All these Hoover niggas been thugging with us. So don't be over here disrespecting and you just came and you got a case. They got a case on you. I mean, they just left a case from you. You know what I'm saying? If so, nigga, do what you got to do. You had a very good understanding. You wasn't talking about nothing. You didn't get cracking. So don't come on your who's acting like niggas against you and your own blood homies. That's what I hate when niggas do. Every time somebody fuck up in prison, they want to make it seem like everybody is against them. Like, no, nigga, you did some bullshit, bro. Ain't nobody hating on your money. There ain't nobody hating on your money, bro. If anything, why would we hate on your money when you just sold your soul? He did the ultimate, he sold his soul the ultimate way. You got paid $7,000 to sell your hood out, your homies? Come on, bro. You don't even know what you just did. You just put a wedge between all your homies. You just put a gap between all your homies, bro. All because of what the police said. They talking about Lil B Braids was going to trial. Why this video not in trial? This video got to be in trial, bro. Listen, if Lil B Braids did some gay shit, that video should be in trial on his paperwork. Y'all listen to the fucking police tell you something about Lil Braids. Once you did that, and you heard you said the police said it, it wasn't even about no gang shit. He don't even, listen, Braids don't even know he got whooped for going against the Devil He don't even know it. Listen, he don't see it yet. And I don't care what y'all say about me, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You can say whatever you want. Months later, you're going to say, Triggerbird, I'll fuck with you. It's going to take y'all a while to wake up. But I'll never get on here and pop out a nigga that I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? But think about it, bro. He sold the Devil out for that money. You told on Lil Braids. And the only thing y'all can say is the police gave y'all the video. They got so much AI, so much shit. I'm not saying he AI. I'm just saying. They seen that everything is a cost $1 with you. Once you gave up Lil Braids, it's all about $1 with you. So you're a matter of time, bro. Listen, I promise, bro, I don't wish nothing bad about that boy. I hope he prevail. I hope he do good. Cause we on the same team. I'm not from Lanes, but I'm a solid individual. I ain't done nothing to the game, and he ain't done nothing to the game. So we on the same team when it comes to solid shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not against the nigga want to see him do bad. He got life sentence. I want to see nothing but the best for the nigga. You feel me? Hopefully, let's keep it G. But let's talk about real shit, bro. Let's talk about niggas that's been through it, because I got homies right now that's really in jail that ain't been beat up on. DP, they been niggas. Like, they niggas. Like, one of them got up on him. So, to try to make it seem like we hating on somebody when one of my brothers, my boys, then got up on him, nigga, my niggas got up on you. Nigga, one of my circles. This is what we do. On Hoover, I ain't got to go tell no nigga about this nigga, bro. On Hoover, this nigga, you acting like you like that, we got up on you. So when we get up on you and you run into us, and it's the understanding to where you're not going to get on this line. Listen, let me tell y'all, let me keep it G, bro. This is what the homies told B Braids. Ask B Braids this. Go into who's and y'all ask B Braids this, bro. When you got there with the Hoovers, with Baby Sonny and them, what was the agreement? You feel me? Ask him. He gonna say his agreement was for him not to speak on and disrespect nobody hood on the who's. I bet you that. He ain't gonna, that's why you know he not real, bro. He ain't gonna tell y'all about that. He make it seem like he was getting money. They hated on the nigga and they got him. No, nigga. In prison, you had an agreement that you was gonna shut your motherfucking mouth. And listen, bro, just because you get money off the who's don't mean we want you to start problems on the yard. Y'all gotta think about that, bro. Just because you making money off the who's doesn't mean we're gonna let you start problems. Go to your next prison and start some more shit. Think about it, bro. Think about it, bro. I'm telling y'all from this video because he states clearly on here why they beat him up, why they fucked him up. He said, oh man, you know, I moved to this cell. I whacked out an H, I whacked out a C. I wasn't supposed to, I got online. He basically trying to say, nigga, his homies was watching it, went back to the ops, told the ops what he was doing, and he got for that. Come on, bro. That's why I'm saying, bro, you have to always have respect for everything you're doing. I want y'all to know, bro, stop letting these people make y'all think that everybody's against them because they making a little money. That's not the truth, bro. I hope it's not the truth. Listen, if you can fuck up my money just because you got your little who's going, don't mean that you can fuck up my bread. Don't mean you can come on here, disrespect people, fuck up what I got going, bro, and all of a sudden you just Google. What's up, Hebrew on Hoover, Vergang? That ain't how it go, bro. On Hoover, you can't do that. So this is why Braid's making this video, bro, on Hoover, and I really hate making a video about this nigga, bro. Let's keep it G, bro. I don't like this shit, bro. I just hate when I call something and it comes out and it's like everybody be calling it like, you know what I'm saying, later on. Like, nigga, I been said that shit. The only thing is I don't make videos about it to where you can catch it. I might do a live and the live may not catch to everybody in fast enough time fashion. But certain dudes be watching my shit and I feel like I feel like they go recite some shit that I said. But come on, bro, I been said Braids was a weirdo for getting DP'd and accepting that. Bro, where I come from, bro, you don't get beat up on and accept that, bro. We don't do that, Hoover. And I love how my homies be in this motherfucker communicating, bro. I love that. I love how when they jump on here, my homies be communicating with each other, bro, and they go back and forth like Yosemite. I love that, bro. On Hoover, this is a space for that, bro. On Hoover, verbs with no slurs, nigga, ACG, nigga. Who verbs with no motherfucking slurs. Hey, nah, but look. Niggas be disrespecting the H and they don't want to give us credit, bro. That dude got deep. Listen, if ask him, did he get DP? Because it's the who's, right? And if he talking about it, be specific. Did you get DP for the Hoovers or did you get DP for the Crips? Let's be specific. He said the Migos. He want to go up. I'd rather just go up the Migos. Yeah, because you disrespect Hoover. And like I said before, he's there, one of my homies, nigga. That's a low, nigga, that a big groove ass. And he always talk about YA. This nigga was a YA legend. Baby Sonny's a YA legend for 107, nigga, on Hoover. He a fuck over groove. They had homies. And a lot of niggas in that prison probably been to YA with Baby Sonny. Ain't know how he pushing. I'm not just saying putting it on the homie like that, but I'm saying you in a prison right now where you dealing with niggas that don't play like that. On Hoover, they don't. This is why he's mad at his homies. Well, my phone didn't get to this and that. Okay, your phone didn't get to, I don't care what it might be, right? At the end of the day, bro, you got on here popping and showing tattoos and showing shit, and now you got whooped on. Now every time we see your shit, baby braids, every time we see your locker, it's covered now. Why? You know the rules, right? You understand the rules. Remember you was popping on that shit, he didn't care, this and that. If you don't care, do it again. Do it again then. On Hoover, do it again. You don't care, right? Do it again. And they should whoop him out for this, right? He got on here explaining the situation, and he was showing the writing, and he also displayed the H and the C again. So what he doing is he basically antagonizing the Bloods and letting them know, nigga, y'all niggas ain't shit. On Hoover, I whacked that shit out. I got DP'd. I covered it up, but I'ma still find a way to say in my story that y'all niggas didn't do nothing. On Hoover, that's all he's saying. He basically saying in his story that the Bloods didn't do shit. They DP'd him for enemies. And he's mad about it. I swear to God, bro, my mama, I bet you Braids is mad about that situation. He don't like them blood niggas, bro. He can't stand them. I know he can't. If them niggas get you whooped on, bro, you understand what that do with your legacy. You let other men put their hands on you in prison. I don't know how y'all think. I know how y'all think he told so many amazing stories. He done told so many stories, you know, so where y'all like, oh, he a gangster. I get it. Big B Braids, listen to the music. When I get pumped about listening to Big B Braids music too, right? But in prison, the rules are different. When you get your people, when your people put their hands on you, come on, bro. We down there can tamper with your booty after that. We down there Listen, depending on how you act after that is what we can do to you. After we put our hands on you and you get emotional and soft and weird, we got you. Dead homies, because now we're moving you around like chess pieces. We DP'd you, and now you're getting online speaking about it. I guarantee you, Bray's one video away, bro, from the who's being over with. He's one video from the who's being over with. Because once that one video happened again and they connected to chaos and chaotically to the world, now everywhere he go in prison, gonna be like, nah, nigga, don't get online. They gonna tell a nigga, nah, ain't no getting online in here, homie. On Verge. But it's not even about the airlifter, bro. Y'all gotta understand with this man. I could have been had the paperwork on him. I could have been showed paperwork. I could have went viral. I could have been showed the pictures of him. You feel me? I could have showed the report, all type of shit, right? If I was pushing that shit. You know, my brother got it, man. You know what I'm saying? My bro grew Mac, you know what I'm saying? But I never really pushed on it. It was just more like, I see it, he showed me it, I seen it, and it made me look at this nigga like a chump. Like, oh, you a chump. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at it and wanted to expose him because I knew he was a chump already. You know, before I even got on Instagram, I reached out to that dude, man, was trying to get him to make it right with the case. And he was like weird and shit. And I was reaching out to the lane niggas, they telling me, okay, they gonna holler at him. And then like he got at me like, you know what I'm saying, right before he got at Groove Mac, right before the case. And also he got at me a few months ago when the homie got killed and said some little weird shit, bro. Like he said some weird shit, but he like said some shit reference to the homies getting killed. I could have been had Braves fucked up on prison. He wasn't never supposed to reach out to me and pop no type of gangster shit from prison, knowing that he's in there and can get touched. I could have easily got online right now. I could take his message right now online and pump it up and make it bigger. And the Bloods will fuck him up based on the fact that what he just went through. But I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm not gonna kick a nigga while he down. I don't have no desire for him to get hurt until I see him. But I'm not desiring to do nothing to that boy, bro, because he popped that shit and told me some shit like based on my homies that's passed away. And like I said, I won't repeat it online, and I'm not trying to get him got in there. I'm like I say, bro, if that nigga can survive long as he could, bro, you know, it is what it is. I'm not a hater. But that nigga got on here, bro, and he said some crazy little shit. You know what I'm saying? And I really could have got that nigga hurt, bro, on Hoover. I really could have got him hurt. And you know what's crazy? I told that nigga, I said, hey, bro, you popping all that shit, I hear you. I said, let me know when you get with one of my homies. On Westside Hoover, bro. On Hoover, I told Braves will tell you out his mouth. Braves won't say my name, though. Because Braves know he popping. He don't want to say my name. He hate me behind scenes. He don't like me. He'll speak on it, but he's not going to ever say my name online. A lot of these niggas not, because they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't want they waiting for somebody to say some bullshit about me so they can, oh, that nigga Triggerbird, but they ain't heard it yet, so they not. They ain't gonna give me that recognition. On Hoover, they not. They know. I don't need none of them niggas, though. On Hoover, I'm a nigga. I don't need none of you niggas, bro. I ain't never ran. I got interviews right now on my shit list. Cam Capone, all these niggas that holler at me. Nigga on Hoover, Spider Law, all these niggas. I can go down the list of niggas that hot niggas. I don't give a fuck. I'm not even one of them niggas, bro, on Hoover. Like, I ain't even one of them interview jumping ass type niggas, bro. It is what it is. On Hoover, I could have been on damn home. I could all type of shit I want to, but I ain't that nigga, bro. So that I don't have no reason to go against the nigga and just be on no bullshit. But it's just like, bro, listening to why he got, I'm like, I was right on point. I was on point. I know when he see my video, he be like, shh, I can't go back and forth with this nigga because it sounds too much like he know what's going on. And even though I didn't, I knew before the conversation and agreement that he had, he ain't supposed to be disrespectful. So when he got online being disrespectful, I've been in prison 12 years. I can only imagine what's coming next. He could talk about all he want. I bet he won't. They say online, he talk about the wheelchair. He talk about getting airlifted. They also said you whooped them blood niggas. I bet you won't get on here and say you whooped them blood niggas. You get on here, Brady, and say you whooped them blood niggas, you be DP by the morning, I promise you. If you get on here and say that DP was nothing, you didn't give a fuck, you didn't learn from it, I guarantee you be DP'd again. And that who should it be over with? I promise you. Because they won't let it ride. Because they, oh, nigga, you ain't learned? Okay. Oh, they pumped the internet pumped up. The internet pumped you up so bad it got you thinking that you just a nigga because you, okay. Because they told you squabbled? Okay. Now watch this. The next niggas they put on you is not going to be that good. And I know it wasn't that good for A's because He too stressed out about this shit, bro. Cuz it's stressed out on Hova. I'm gonna let y'all get into this video about it, y'all, and let y'all tell me what y'all feel about it. Cause this nigga looks stressed out about the situation of getting got. Like, like they whooped him and didn't even tell him why they did it. I think they whooped Graves and didn't even tell him why he did it. That's what he really mad about. He got whooped and they didn't even explain why they whooped him. Let's hear this. Let's hear the live.
The only person that on us in 2000 and 1998, they didn't bust his skip and rob somebody at a store and somebody ended up getting smoked and they been in jail for all that time. So they ain't got no skits. They don't wonder how they call themselves an OG, a big homie and all that. They don't understand how they go in there. The young nigga like me, Poppy got a million things going on. Did this, that on us, and it sound like a book. On Wayne's, I'm not gonna keep going for forever. On GM, all I gotta do is go live and have my bros and say, bro, anything I can talk about, get on my thing and remind me. And we go in there and...
Braves, you didn't talk about Trevor yet. We want to hear about Trevor. Trevor. Man, y'all hit that like button if y'all want to hear about Trevor, man. The dude that he supposed to have sex with in YA or getting some head or whatever. We've been hearing about everything, bro, but we do not hear about Trevor, bro. Can we please hear about Trevor, bro? If y'all let me know if he spoke about Trevor yet. If y'all ever heard him say Trevor's name, y'all let me know. He said if I never spoke about anything online, right? Hey, bro, he nervous, bro. I hope listen. He nervous because after he got DP, he thought it was going to be cool, but they still don't fuck with him. So he don't know how to read niggas. I'm telling you, cuz I've been on the yard, bro. I never got DP, but I'm telling you, I know how it is when they DP you. When they DP you, you don't want to talk to nobody about why you got DP, right? But you going around trying to read niggas' vibe, and they not giving you the right reception for your vibe. And because they not letting you read them, that makes you nervous, bro, when you can't read your homies, you know, because you don't know what's next. You don't know if you did anything else, or you don't know if can you trust them. So one thing he having, bro, he know for sure he can't trust them niggas, right? It's like, my whole thing is this though, right? He know for sure how this shit go. He know how these niggas go. He know how the jealousy gang go. He know. But he know when he get on that yard, listen, he said this. Bray said something that I thought that he would have knew. Let me tell you a terminology in prison. They say when it's your turn to go, you're the last to know. When they get you in the prison, you're the last person to know that they getting you. This is why he couldn't understand. And this how you know he's still young, bro. And how you know he ain't never really, like, the first time when the homies got him, he came from school and they got on from school, whatever, right? But this how you know he ain't really seen or really been through a lot of experience because he's still expected for the yard to go up on the enemies and have his back. Who the fuck is you? Why would they go, unless you a bitch on the yard, unless you giving out all your money, all that $7,500 or whatever you got going, what reason would they have to keep you on the yard and not get rid of you when you disrespecting your enemies? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the whole thing. And that's why I'm telling you, like, he know, listen, I'm gonna tell you, bro, this is the terminology in prison. When it's your turn to go, you the last to know. This is why he's so nervous, bro. But my whole thing is when you said, if anything I ain't spoke about, I'm still waiting to speak about Trevor on Hoover because he know Baby D, and my homie Baby D is with him. And Baby D is a nigga that was there with him. There's a lot of niggas. My nigga, young nigga are bad though, so you can't really say nothing he say. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you was there, he spoke about BD in his segment. He said they fought in the classroom. He said they fought before juvenile hall. But my homie BD was there with him. So he know that nigga was fucking with Trevor. Anybody was in there, why it would know. He had this dude named Trevor. And my thing is, I want to hear Braids get on there and say, I didn't fuck with no nigga named Trevor. I wasn't gay. I want to hear him dispute the fact of him fucking with a punk. That's all I'm saying. Like, I want to just hear that. I'm not saying he did it. I want to hear him dispute the fact of him fucking with a punk, man. But he looked stressed out, bro. On Hoover, he looked stressed out. And like I said, This is for me to y'all, right? And I don't care what that nigga got going. But I do feel like if you pushing the who's and you pushing the truth, don't leave no truth out when it come to you. Do not be on here telling everybody else truth, everybody business, and then you talking about niggas that's just because they lost a fight. So what, bro? Everyone lose a fight, bro. These niggas ain't tapped out. They not all bad. They're not PC'd up. They're not like bitches. They just lost the fight, bro. They probably at home with their family right now, my nigga. They probably at home with their family. They probably chilling. They probably doing whatever they doing, my nigga. But then you come along with the shenanigans and the bullshit. So my whole thing is, if you gonna speak everything, speak about the allegation that they saying, bro. Okay, you say your phone get took, but what about this Trevor dude? Like, just like say something about the Trevor dude. We need you to speak about Trevor. So when Trevor come out, we know that you just be lying. We know you gay and you a liar. And I don't like putting allegations on niggas, but nigga, if you was in YA fucking with boys, bro, we need to hear about Trevor. Like, every time somebody bring Trevor up, it gets shined off. Like, what about Trevor, bro? On Hope, like, I don't know, bro. Like I say, niggas be popping it. If you don't hear, nigga, we lost already, cuz this for everybody. Any nigga that's GP, any nigga that's still on the main line, any nigga that's on the internet that's still good, any nigga that's going back and forth because of an SNY nigga, any nigga that's going back and forth involving a story about an SNY nigga and they told it, you niggas is bad, bro. I don't hope it. We already lost. We lost 2025, rebuilt, get off the internet and come back 2026. Let's be real, cuz. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, bro. Y'all let me know. I can go down the list, bro. How many niggas right now? They got Ant and Spider-Lo getting into it over something Raylo said. Raylo is a fucking EOP SNY. I just seen I'm talking to my nigga from Blackstone, right? My nigga from Blackstone, right? Shout out and free my boy, baby, take off. He was just speaking about, he had a real ass post, right? And he was speaking about one of the dudes from Blackstone, bro, speaking about how they on here and they speaking and they saying a little certain shit, you feel me? Like, and you know what I'm saying? And the dude H3, H blank or whatever, and he basically saying like, bro, this nigga's a tap out. This nigga's he tapped out. He was PC and then went EOP. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We gotta do better, bro. I don't know no Tiny Braids. I never heard it was a Tiny Braids. I don't even know that nigga. But man, listen, bro. I want to hear about Trevor. If he gonna say anything, I gotta hear about Trevor. And the reason why I want to hear about Trevor, it ain't because of no weird shit. Because too many of my niggas is in jail. Reached out to me in the inbox like, bro, he was fucking with the boy in jail. Pump. He had a pump. He had a nigga under the gun. So I want to hear him talk about Trevor, dispute that, and also, bro, on Hoover, like, I don't like I want to hear about, I want to dispute that Trevor story, bro. On Hoover, I'm gonna keep it G. I gotta hear that because this is what everybody talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is some homosexual activity, and plus you gotta understand, bro. Yeah, Trevor the gay nigga. Yo big homie Lil Braves was gay. Or he got caught doing some, allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know. Allegedly. I'm not in from lands. Allegedly Lil Braves was caught doing some gay activity, right? And by him doing some gay activity, you was paid $7,500 to turn him in. If you paid $7,500, you gave up your soul to turn your homie in for something that you didn't officially see off the police showed y'all. And let me ask y'all a question. This is how you know a nigga's a J-Cat. This is how you know a nigga a J-Cat. This is how you know a nigga weird. Any nigga, right? When the fuck did the police show y'all a picture of some niggas? If this nigga went to trial, the video isn't gonna be in trial because it was in his phone. Why do the police have it in their phone? Why would the police send it to himself? Why would he airdrop it to himself of your homie fucking each other? And why did y'all believe it? That's the crazy part about it though, bro. They just went and ran with something. So you basically sold your soul for $7,500, bro. And he don't even know. He don't even know how it worked in prison. Like, I hope he finna see it all. He got life in prison. This whole internet finna wake that boy up. I bet you 2026. Ray's finna get woke up with a cold. Listen, this is the worst thing he ever did was get online and speak about the DP. I told her, I say, nigga, do not get online. I didn't tell him personally, but I told this dumbass in so many words, do not get online and speak about the DP. It's a trick bag. Because you gotta make yourself seem higher and make somebody seem lower. So if you've been a victim, you do not want to make nobody seem lower. It's gonna go bad, bro. So let's go to this video, bro. Cause that's how they politic you. You mean to tell me you kick two niggas ass on the DP? Okay, we got something else for you. This how it work, bro. Wake up, bro.
You saw blah 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 blah. We hit gay on blah blah. You know what I'm saying? These old niggas in these institutions, they ain't never did nothing, so they haters. Look, this is what they do. They don't understand how. What's going on? Doing this video. Oh, blood. Look, I don't understand how on Figaro. They don't understand how they call themselves a big homie, and this for everybody. This for gay people. And on lanes, it's educational.
Oh, hey, I'm not gonna lie. I like how he said that though. I can't take nothing from the nigga, right? I like how he says the educational move, cause you know everything gotta be educational, bro.
Don't come to jail and that big homie stuff means nothing, gang. It's like
hey, is it me? Is it me, bro? Or is it this nigga taking my advice and listening to me? I don't care. The one thing I know, bro, I know when I say something, and when a nigga comes some days later or a week later, I know I'm like, hold on, bro. I've been listening to these niggas. When I start saying some shit, these niggas come out and say it, bro. He heard what I said. My last video was based on him getting DP. That shit ain't my first live. Before Sporty Face said it, before he came out and said, I've been said, ain't nothing cool about that. I come from when you young, you could be 14. When you get beat up, nigga, you in the back of the line. Nigga, you be from the sessions, you was 12. You got DP'd at 17. Whatever you said and did get pushed in the back of the line, nigga. That shit don't mean nothing to us. Nigga, every nigga's a loke. But when it come to being a man, your word ain't shit. So we gotta beat you up. And we can't let you lead other people and you have foul movement about yourself in your mind. Like, think about this, bro. We got a homie that always make a gang of fucked up decisions. So we gotta kick his ass. Why would we let him lead y'all? Think about it. Why would we let him lead the people when he ain't making this good decision for himself? You know what I'm saying? Part of my age. Like I'm saying, part of my that it just come on, bro. It have to make sense, bro. I'm hoping it gotta make sense, bro. Y'all let me know though, man. It's just what it be. Like
all that until you doing something better than them, faster than them. They don't understand how they the big homie, how they got all this time, been in jail all this time, score all this shit, and ain't got no, ain't did nothing. Barely been in 2 riots. GM, chasing money, they chasing 20s and $50s in here. Do not come to jail, youngsters. The OGs in here.
What D-Dog he lied about? He ain't whoop little dog. He ain't whoop baby dog. He ain't whoop tiny dog. He HIP. And Noogie, he got to be talking about Noogie, man. Infant dog, I mean, that bashing dog, and that's my boy. I hope that little nigga's a low.
Chasing 20s. Yeah, chasing 20 yards. Dead homies. Your big homie. Don't
Hey, Hoover boy, I'm gonna keep it G with you, bro. Braves is on a meltdown. He's tired of the internet because, listen, let me tell you, Braves know the internet can say anything, and them niggas in jail is gonna be moved by it. This is why. He can no longer get on the internet and say what the fuck he wanna say no more. He's been monitored, bro. Yeah, not bashing my boy, my nigga Noogie. That's my nigga on Hoover. He low. I love Hoover. That nigga remind me of me in prison, bro. Hoover, he a nigga. Hey, look. Like, you gotta understand, bro, like, he set a cold, bro, listen, bro, if I'm lying, I'm dying, man, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on Hoover. This motherfucker, don't just be looking at a nigga on Hoover, don't look at my gap, motherfucker, hit that motherfucker subscribe button, see that gap every time I come on this motherfucker, right? But that's on Hoover, he's in a self-destruction placement right now, because after he got DP, content is not fun no more on Hoover. Listen, bro, I know Scooby. I know all the Scoobies. I'm Hoover. They're my niggas. I know Buckwheat, Scooby, the other little short Scooby Grooves and YS, my niggas. Hey, look, but Groove is like, he's self-destructing because he don't know how to make content no more. He can't, he said, oh, Blue Braids up, it's on. Nah, nigga, you can't do that no more. Because you got to watch what you say. And now that you've been DP'd, you better really who you watch and you do content on Hoover. And look, if I really wanted to, let's go on with this video. I'm going to show y'all if I wanted to be messy. This is where it comes to, because he was disrespectful again. But like, I'm not no bitch ass nigga, bro. Listen, bro, I promise you, that's on Lil Bird, bro, on my granny recipes on my son. If I really wanted to be on some bullshit, I could have been turned his message into the Don Moves, because you come on here popping it, nigga. You come on my Instagram, on my Instagram popping months ago. Oh, fool. As soon as my homies died, you made like a little weird little, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna get on the internet with it because I don't want nobody ever to think that this was an indication for anyone doing it because you got at me like this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not jealous of that nigga. I don't got no problem with that nigga. I'm letting y'all know. This nigga got on my line and said little smart, little slick shit, and he be trying to disappear and block me. Then come back, bitch ass nigga. I already know you a hoe. Like, I know niggas there with you. I ain't gotta tell you I know Triggerbird. I don't hope they gonna ask you. And I done got response from when they ask you. You can't say shit bad. So but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But he's in a point to where he's in a and like I say, I hope this is with G-Tay, baby G-Tay, that's my boy. That's my boy, bro. Hoover. I was with baby G-Tay in prison too. I actually was studies with Lil G-Tay. I was studying with Lil G-Tay for a while. Actually, I did tattoos on Lil G-Tay. I did his Kiera. He got a big ass Kiera on his head. I did a gang of tattoos on Lil G-Tay. And I know light skinned baby G-Tay. That's my boy. I know him and his sister. But make a long story short, you know, like I don't wish no bad up on Braids, but I want to get that clear. I don't wish bad on Braids. I don't want to see nothing happen to him, right? I be hoping that I can whip some education into the young nigga because you still a young-minded nigga and you got a lot of shit going. I know it's not going to go far because the minute that boy Trevor get tired, I know how far this going to go, right? So I want him to ride it how long as he wants to ride this situation. I hope I want him to ride this shit. But like I say, he had came on my shit and popped it. And like I say, I could have got him fucked up before this content, but I didn't do it. So this not me mad at the nigga, nothing like that, right? This is exactly a confirmation to what I knew already. That nigga breaking down, he's mad, but it's just like, nigga, Braids, I'm gonna keep it G with you, right? You gotta watch yourself, bro. You on the internet, you popping, bro. On Hoover, you doing your shit, my nigga. On Hoover, shout out to you for that. On Hoover, like, you in jail. You don't have too many avenues. Everything you think you did, I was married since 2012. I've been having family visits. I've been hitting. I've been passing and visiting. Ask him. On Hoover, nigga, PJHD, the first nigga that really taught me how to really do my shit. So I've been, anybody that know me, they're gonna say Triggerbird been passing from 2012 to 2021. I had cases for passing and visiting. This is a fact, so I don't have no reason to hate on you. I really was a nigga in there. Like, ain't no nigga that ain't came to my door and asked for nothing. You see what I'm saying? So, but I'm letting you know all that traffic brings not jealousy, right? It brings controversy because you don't know how to do your shit discreet. It's not that you have emotion. You on the internet explaining how your emotion going. So it's just like, bro, you're giving people a chance to decipher how they want your future to be when they know that your analytics about things are not accurate. Everybody can debate things you say. So if you coming on here and you talk about yourself, talk about Trevor. People saying that you had sexual relationships with a dude in YA. Speak on that, bro. Speak on your lifestyle, who you was as a kid. We don't know who you was as a kid. We don't know how you grew up. We don't know where you grew up at. We know you stay in the lanes. We don't know the shit you did as a kid. All we know is jail. All we know is jail and prison. We don't know too much shit about you. But jail, prison, fights, whoopings, and innocent bystanders that you hurt. We really don't know shit about you, bro. So it's not hard for somebody to whoop on you because you don't have too much of a reputation but going to jail. And when you go to jail and you staying solid, that's cool, bro. Hopefully that's groovy. Hopefully that's smooth. But it's just like, you going to jail for innocent bystanders. So you have to go to jail and hold up a standard. It's not like you going to jail for Hoover niggas that you killed and you gotta go to jail with some type of respect and had to get an understanding with the Hoover niggas. You really didn't kill nobody. So you mad at yourself for going to jail and killing innocent bystanders that wasn't from Hoover. On Hoover, like, come on, bro. You know how many niggas tell me that Braids and start pushing the line on Hoovers until he caught his time and he was going into the chain? He didn't start pressing on, and then him and Kilo was getting into it. So from what I'm hearing, I'm not in different lane business. So I'm hearing you in lane business. I'm not. But you can't tell me that the lanes wasn't on your head, your crime means, before you took your time or after you took your time. Because you wanted to go to court, and you wanted to be doing certain shit to homies that you wasn't doing during the case. That's all I'm saying. You gonna look at me, listen and say, he knows too much. Come on, bro, I'm from Hoover, bro. I'm Triggerbird, bro. I'm supposed to know, nigga. I know that you wasn't like that up until the fact you lost your case, bro, on Hoover. Because you would have tripped on a gang of niggas, bro. My whole thing is, though, you didn't get this tattoo whacked out because of some Hoover shit. You got that tattoo whacked out because you was sitting in cell mad at a bitch. You was on drugs. You mad at the bitch. You ain't got the most disrespectful shit that you could think about to be mad at the bitch to get back. And now, this one tattoo, it's not even the tattoo that's causing you pain. This tattoo on Brady's face not causing me pain. What causing Brady's pain is the bitch. The bitch that's under the tattoo. The bitch that name you put on your face. You was stupid. And you went and put a bitch on your face. The bitch hurt you because you was hurt like a little boy. You went and got an H blank. And that shit began the problems of your life. You thought the beach, on Hoover's the beach. He thought the bitch was the problem of the beginning of his life. The beginning of the nigga life is he thought the tattoo, but the beginning of the heart of his bitch, the tattoo. The minute he got that tattoo of that bitch, it was a wrap. The bitch hurt you. You went and got her covered up with the H blank. The Hoovers hurt you. Like, goddamn, nigga, like, you can't. And then you going there to my, you know what I am. Come on, bro. That shit hurts you some more. You can't win, bro. When y'all listen to this story, I'm not gonna cut y'all off no more. Y'all let me know, bro. This sound like, look, not fuck sound like, this is about to get him hurt. If a real blood hear this, he would be hurt. He's telling us everything happened on the yard. You don't never tell the people what happens on the yard, bro. That lets you know you're no bueno. No bueno. You basically telling the police why they got up on you. I know for sure Braids ain't got his 115 yet. He haven't had his hearing. He got the 115 right up, but Braids haven't had the final hearing to what they gonna do and why they fought. He ain't had the final hearing. So why would you get online and speak about it without the final hearing? He ain't gonna respond. I promise you, watch this. About a week, he'll come and say, yeah, I got the final paper so I can speak about it. You ain't got it now. You don't, so they don't, the people don't know why you fought, why they got up on you. They don't know. But you get on here and you tell everybody why your blood homies got up on you. And you telling us blankly it's because your enemies. You stupid as fuck. This dude got to be the dumbest nigga in the fucking world, bro. Shout out to the who's. Go run it up. Go see the who's. Go click, like, subscribe, and comment. I'm not a hater. I don't give a fuck who watch me. I'm not that type of nigga. I get money already. I'm not the money don't mean everything, bro. It's the happiness. You feel me? I only get money to make sure my kids straight. So all that other shit don't mean nothing. We don't care about that. I'm just telling you that. Tap in with the who's, bro, and tell him about Braves made a statement saying that if anything that I didn't talk about on here, let me know. You ain't talked about Trevor. And you shouldn't be talking about you getting your ass whooped. Because from what we hear, you did your shit the first time. They had to. Let me let y'all know something, bro. One thing about prison is not designed to win. The first time they sent 2 niggas and he did his shit, what you think happened the second time? Do you think he beat them too? If Braves would have, that means Braves whooped 4 niggas. That means he whooped 4 niggas in prison. He got the best of 4 niggas, right? And if he did, tell him talk about it. They gonna beat his ass tomorrow. If he ever talk about how easy that DP was, they fucking him up. Period. I bet you. If they send the first 2 can't get you, they gonna send 2 other niggas that's better than the first 2. And if you whoop them, they got some other niggas. But you're not finna get out of a DP saying I won. And you on the internet, they're not gonna let you do that. If so, talk about it. My whole thing is this. If you gonna talk about something, talk about everything. I'm a jail nigga. You can't come on here and tell me skits and pieces, nigga. If you gonna talk about the fight, and you talking about I'm bringing up shit because they speaking on it. They spoke about you winning. You're not gonna speak about that, the results of it, because you don't want to disrespect nobody, and you don't want them people to come get up in your ass. You said that you wanted to go with the peoples. The peoples is who? The Hoovers or the Crips? The Hoovers. You know who your problem was, but you ain't gonna give us that much. You know the homie on that yard with you. You know them Bloods told you specifically when you got there. Do not start no bullshit. We not with that, nigga. Stay offline with that. The homies strictly told you, nigga. We don't care about no who's. And shout out to the Hoovers, nigga. Fuck what y'all talking about, nigga. Fuck every nigga that got a following with the set, nigga. On the dead homie. Shout out to the Hoovers, nigga. I love Hoover. You know why I love Hoover? We ain't no bitch ass niggas. Regardless of what them individuals we got, we still say, nigga, you can have the who's, nigga. Don't give a fuck. It's Hoover Street, nigga. Do your shit. But don't speak on my homies, bro. We don't care. We don't give a fuck about you getting your money. We not trying to stop no nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my whole 716. Shout out to my nigga Hebrew on verse, nigga ACG. But look, Hebrew, they wouldn't have never did me like that. They would have said, fuck that nigga whole channel, right? We sit up there and said, basically, nigga, we don't care what that boy do. Don't speak on the set. The first time he disrespect that he been disrespecting C's and Crips and shit. Why? The Crips ain't nothing. Bro, the Crips is not against braids. The Crips are not against braids enough to get braids DP. Let's be real. The 40 face that out his mouth, turtle, they click up. Why would he get them DP then they click up? And if they did, if the Bloods got him DP then they click up, that mean that the Lanes got it done. The Lanes didn't get it done. He on there with some Hoover niggas. He on there with Baby Sonny and them from 107. He on there with some real niggas, bro. Hoover YA legends, nigga. And he got his ass up in there and he know, nigga, don't speak about nothing, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Braids sit there said in this segment, he got DP because he wrote some shit on the wall or he crossed some shit out and he said it said bitch and the C and the H is whacked out. If the C and the H is whacked out, right? You a blood. Of course your C gonna be whacked out. That's not the problem. The problem is you whacked out Hoover and the Hoover just had an issue with you and you didn't get cracking. You trying to act like, oh, I told the niggas I get cracking for a DP. No, you rather do get cracking before the DP so you don't look bad. But really, you went and whacked out the set in your cell. You whacked out an H in your cell. You did that. Hopefully he said it here. You whacked out the H in his cell, and that was the breach of contract. You breach your contract, brother. We told you, don't whack out no H's, don't disrespect the Hoovers because they're your enemies. He trying to figure out why all the Bloods to get cracking on the Hoovers. All the Bloods don't beef with the Hoovers. You do. Stupid ass nigga. This how young cuz, this how dumb cuz is. He don't even know that them blood niggas love Hoovers, bro. He don't even know that the blood niggas love Hoover, bro. But he trying to say, I'd rather go up with the Hoovers. You want all this support from all, that's scary shit. That's some buster shit, bro. You want all the support from all the Bloods to come jump on my homies when you know my homies is not thick as the blood on the yard. But you the only blood disrespectful and they gotta fuck you up. Why would you want all the Bloods to go with the Hoovers when all the Bloods don't beef for Hoover? That's stupid. That's because you scary, bro. You's a buster. Really, in reality, yeah, you goofy when it come to fighting Hoovers, but you from different lanes, bro. How many enemies do y'all really got? Listen, bro, let's put it all out there, bro. The Hoovers came deep. Listen, bro. Shout out to Life Gamble, right? And he asked me a question. Mistake, y'all hit that like button. I'm gonna tell y'all why Hoovers couldn't DP B Braves in jail. I'm gonna tell y'all why right now, Hoover. I'm gonna tell y'all why B Braves can get DP by the Hoovers in prison. Let me tell y'all how prison work, right? Let me tell y'all how it work. Nah, Devil beef for Hoover for sure. No, I'm from out the 90s. That's our work when it comes to the Figueroa. That's, but the reason why he couldn't get DP by the Hoovers is because Hoover's his enemy and it's gonna start a gang. It's gonna start a gang war. I'm gonna keep it a buck on Hoover. Braves was attacked by Hoovers based on a tattoo. He got that H-blank tattoo to cover up a girl name. It was not because he killed Hoovers. HK mean Hoover killer. You went and got HK because you was mad at bitch. So you mean to tell me you think all these people on the yard gonna allow you to crash over this bitch name? You didn't get it because you from Diverlanes and you killed Hoovers and you just went to jail and you just a nigga. That ain't your purpose for your tattoo. You was mad off a bitch, you was high, you went and covered it up. The only thing can cover it was that. And you thinking that I can get this H-blank. I'm gonna keep it G, bro. One of my homies that was a bird, he bullshit for being on the yard with cuz didn't do nothing. One of my homies that was a bird was on the yard with cuz bullshit for not even doing nothing to cuz. Let's be real. Didn't do shit to cuz on Hoover Street. He got to the next yard with bro got up on him on Hoover like my number 3 should have did. On Verge, nigga. Let's just keep it G. So Hoovers can't get up on Cuz based on he got to get at his homies first, and his homies felt like, bro, this you got two options, right? When you get bust on in prison and you get sent somewhere else with some other niggas that did it to you, you got two options. Either get cracking the first day you get there, or leave it the fuck alone. Braves wasn't gonna get cracking because he too who's. He's so far into the who's, he ain't finna do shit. He ain't finna do shit out there just getting cracking. Bro, you could have just got cracking, bro. You could have just, hey, can't no nigga tell you just, listen, bro, I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm dying. I hit that like button, bro. And you can ask any nigga in prison if I'm lying. If someone busts on you and they slacerate you, right? And slice you and stab you, right? And you go to another prison, you have all rights to get back if that's what it is. Unless you get there and they be like, look, bro, this ain't what it is. We not with that, bro. Hopefully we not with that, right? And then niggas be like, you outnumbered. But niggas gotta be like, no, nigga, don't do it, or we getting you. And you gotta be so mad to when you crying, like, what? I can't get this nigga? And they're like, nah, nigga. You like, I want this nigga. He didn't feel like that. He was nice as fuck. He trying to get other bloods involved to get into it with the Hoovers. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. And then you get online, disrespectful, like niggas ain't gonna bust you down and get up on you. Now you mad at the bloods because they did it. They supposed to do it, nigga. You weird ass nigga. You ain't like that on Hoover. Yeah, you gonna fight. Every weirdo gonna fight. Nigga, Stu Boy Blue a fight. So you mean to tell me Stu Boy Blue put a whole bottle and he was sucking on bottles just because he gonna fight somebody in the county jail? He supposed to be a loc. Where's your integrity, bro? You turned your big homie in. You turned Lil B Braves in, bro. You should have let somebody else drop the fucking. Listen, let me tell you how stupid Braves is. Let me tell you how stupid he is. He allowed somebody to tell him to drop the content on Lil Braves that he don't know was actual, right? When all he should have did was make somebody else drop the content and commentate it. Stupid. You should have said, nah, bro, I can't drop that content, but what I'll do is you drop it and I'll commentate. Because ain't nothing wrong with me commentating. I'm commentating what's already out there. You so stupid, right? You so stupid. No, listen, bro. Can I say something? Y'all keep talking about this big homie shit. Just because a nigga your big homie don't mean he got your best interest. A nigga be setting you up, gang. He making all this money on YouTube. You think he sending that big homie some money? No. $7,000. His big homie told him drop that content. $7,000. Do you think he did anything for his hood besides I'm gonna buy some guns? Fuck them guns, nigga. Whatever the fuck he was talking about, fuck that. Like, come on, like, be real, bro. Like, we gotta be. Sometimes we gotta be honest with each other. How many niggas you think, right? You know what I'm saying? How many niggas you think that really benefited off that $7,500 for him disrespecting Lil Braves? If he was smart, he would have had somebody else drop the content and he would have commentated. But he couldn't do that. He had to be the first one drop it, right? And now you got you in the mix with you and Lil Braves. How you know if Lil Braves done had that call? How you think Lil Braves can make the call? You gonna say he didn't? He ain't nobody. But how you know if Lil Braves didn't put his 2 cents? How you think other niggas be like that? It was wrong, bro. How you know if other lame niggas don't feel like what you did? Because Braves been DP the gang of times, right? So his word not shit. This ain't his first DP. He's been DP'd a lot. He get high. So if you get high and you been DP'd, your word is not really shit. But your big homie can set you up. Listen, because your big homie. But can I raise my hand over real fast? Oh, pardon my age. Pardon my age. Life's a game. Let me explain something to you. His big homie is Lil Braves. So when you say his big homie told him to drop something, did Big Braves tell him that? Until Big Braves come off the gravesite and told me that he told Big Braves to drop the content, I don't want to hear it, bro. That's not your big homie. Yeah, that's a nigga over you. But nigga, that ain't your big homie that told you to drop something on your name. If your big homie should have told you to change your fucking name. If anything, man, change your name, bro. You making it look bad with the who's, and he making it look bad with fucking niggas on video. You niggas is a disgrace. You should have told both of y'all, change your name back to Lil Act Up. That's what I know you by. Change your name back to Lil Act Up. And you change, and he just whatever the fuck he's gonna be. But come on, bro. Gumby is not my motherfucking big homie. No. The fuck? Nigga ain't my big homie, nigga. I don't go around just calling niggas big homies. I got about a handful of big homies. Gumby is not my big homie. Gumby is my older bro. That's my big bro. Gumby can't tell me shit. He can he can't tell me a motherfucking thing at all. I don't know what the internet got y'all thinking, but I can't tell Gumby shit. And I'm hoping I'm an active young homie. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I don't respect his word. It's not about respecting his word. Gumby can't tell me to drop shit on no nigga. What the fuck, nigga? I don't know what you got going. Because this is how we push, bro. I'm from Hoover. We defiant. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. Gumby my older homie. He's not my big homie. This is my older homie. My dad know him. My dad knew his brother before he died. You know what I'm saying? That's bro. That's big bro. But we don't do the when we from Hoover, we don't listen to no nigga. Why bro, listen. Hoover didn't even listen to Crips. What the fuck am I gonna listen to another Hoover for when we didn't even listen to the... Come on, bro. Now, Hoover don't have no leaders. Hoover don't have a leader. This is what y'all fail to realize in the social media world. We do not have leaders. We don't have shot callers and shit like that, bro. We have older homies that we simply respect. We have pecking orders. And we have something that's called majority rules. So I'm a nigga right now, right? I might be a nigga. My homie Gorilla Hebrew a nigga, right? But yeah, I'm Hova. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm Hova. Yeah, you're right. Like I'm a Hebrew. Hebrew. I can't tell Hebrew shit. That's my homie, bro. That's my bro. I'm Hova. He finna say it. But I can suggest something, and if majority of the homies suggest it, that's most likely what should be recommended. That don't mean he has to do it though. He a grown ass man, bro. And like I say, Gumby is not my big homie. That's my big bro. That's the difference. I don't go I'm too old to be going around calling niggas my big homie. Let's be real. I'm not a kid. I'm not a fucking like I was already me before I even Gumby did all that time. I did a gang of time. This is my bro. I've been we know of each other since I was young. But I didn't physically meet Gumby until Gumby got out of prison, until I got out of prison. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just different, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of shit that he came and met me on, I already knew. I was already solidified as me. Gumby can't teach me. He can show me things, but there's not too much that he knows that I don't already know because we grew up around the same people. We grew up under the same structure, the same instruction. So, all he can do is expect for me to know the way we were supposed to be raised. He can't tell me, oh, bro, nigga, because if he see me out of pocket, hey, look, bro, we don't do this. If I see him out of pocket, now when you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of shit that Gumby did, hey, look, bro, and he give me his input. But we bros, we gonna respect each other. Like, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at it like him telling me nothing. I look at him, you know what I'm saying? Looking out for a nigga. And if I don't like it, I quickly decline. You know what I'm saying? Me and Gumby don't have a yes sir relationship. Like our relationship is not based on what the fuck he say. We don't have a disagreement relationship. But he know I'm gonna speak my mind very well. He's gonna speak his very well. He might speak my mind like, man, shut the fuck up, bro. I don't wanna hear that shit. I don't give a fuck. And he might just say, man, oh, you gotta hear that shit. He gonna speak his shit, but then it's over with. We gonna laugh and we chill, bro. I ain't looking at him hard and mad. Like, that's my homeboy, bro. He say a lot of shit. Y'all just now getting up on him. But what I'm saying though, when you got homies that's making you put something out there that's on your own namesake, ain't no namesake, Gumby can't make me put nothing out there on no nigga that's got my name. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like that nigga, you put it out there. So my whole thing is though, why did his big homie didn't put it out there? Why did you wait? That's why, because he was throwing him under the bus, bro. Y'all gotta wake up and see this shit. This dude, big homie, didn't put him on here. Didn't say it because he threw him under the bus. Period. Threw that dude under the bus, bro. Let him put the content out and let the Bloods decide his character. You don't never throw your own kind out there, bro. On Hova. You know what I'm saying? He lined him up, bro. I said this. I say, the minute he said, I wasn't going to drop it, but my big homie told me to. He got you. Because now if he tell you drop something else, you got to drop it. If you don't, he gonna be like, nigga, what? You dropped it on Whoop to Whoop. And they been on him with that. If y'all ever hear the conversation between Braids and his big homie, I bet you went just like this. Hey, you know your boy all bad, right? Yeah, they came to the hood and he was doing this, nigga. You gotta drop that. Nah, I don't wanna drop that weird ass shit. Nah, fuck that, blood. You talk about everything else, nigga. You the who's, right? On lanes, nigga. You better talk about that, nigga. On blood. That's what it is. Like, nigga, don't pick and choose now. You right. Now he got to. Cause if he pick and choose, it's a wrap. But yeah, I don't know if y'all ever heard of something. It's something that's called divide and conquer. Y'all ever heard of divide and conquer? Now, I don't know how far. The only how I believe the big homie was on his side is if the big homie was like this with Lil Braids. That's the only how I believe the big homie had his back. Is if the big homie was like this with Lil Braids. If the big homie was like this with Lil Braids, it's he didn't pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? It's like if the big homie was like this, it's like, that's my boy, nigga, but fuck it, we gotta do it, bro. Like, we gotta do it, my nigga. We can't pick and choose, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if he was like, nigga, put that shit out, fuck, nigga, you know, nigga, that nigga. He never liked it, that nigga. And he used you to do that to show you would sell yourself for some dollars, bro. Look at this nigga. Look at him. Because you in jail. Ain't no way in the world you know it's true as if you seen the paperwork or it was in court. You talking about some, bro, they got AI right now. They got P. Diddy walking around the yard. P. Diddy walking around the yard with punks. Y'all let me know. They got P. Diddy walking around the yard with punks. And I'm not saying it's AI. I'm not saying that was that. I ain't seen the video. I don't want to see it. But what I'm saying is, if it's so easy for somebody to get you to turn on folks, come on, bro. We got to think about that, man. Now, let's get into this video, man. I want y'all to hear what this clown's saying.
You know, the Crips love it. Some homies do, some homies be like, man, some homies do saying shit like, why you ain't get at it?
Shout out to the who's, man. Go like, subscribe, and comment that shit, man. On Hope, go see what he talking about. Cause I don't want to hear no niggas somebody get hate. Don't check him out, bro. On Hope, I respect it. I don't give a fuck about none of that. On Hope, I don't.
For saying this about me, bro. What I look like arguing with another man? I'm arguing with another man with the same eggplant that I got on L's about you with eggplant? Never.
But you niggas been going back and forth.
I'm not arguing with nobody over the next person at all. You know what I'm saying? When a weird person with the braces got on here and said,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I hear you, right? I hope I hear you. But the average person can do it. Bro, the average person can really do it. But let me ask you a question. And I'm a person that came home with down there $200,000 in prison. I can show you I got my prison slip right now. Still in here, right? I can show you what I paroled for from prison, right? So it's not no hater shit. Like, I can show you my jail slip. I can show you my withdrawal slip on Hoover Street, right? I'm almost close to, I'm down there close to 2. I found one with 100. I'm down there close to 2 and I got it, right? But my whole thing is like, I down there lost my wife doing that shit. She almost got a case. I almost got my last strike. I got 2 strikes. So when you look at this with him, right, everything have a cost to it. You saying he made $10,000 in jail? That's a lot. It's not really a lot because a chapstick worth of weed is $50. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, you gotta understand, in jail, a chapstick worth of weed is damn near $100, $75. Everything in there costs, right? If you got life in prison, why would I want my life to be hard when I didn't bash these niggas on the SNY? I done did all this, right? $7,000 is not a lot of money, bro, in jail. Like, I don't know if y'all think that. On the streets, it sound like a lot, right? I ain't gonna lie, it sound like a lot for a nigga that don't get it. But for the last week, nigga, I done made that every week, a little more. So I'm not tripping on that. Like that, and I don't know. I'm not no YouTube nigga, so I know. You feel me? But he don't got nothing to do with create content. I'm not a dedicated content creator, and I know that, you know, he got more stories that he's willing to give up because I understand the situation. So you gotta understand, when you're giving up something, bro, you're gonna get something every time. But you're sacrificing your value every time you tell a story. Every time you tell a story, bro, everybody got a price tag to a certain extent. To a certain extent. If you can't go get it, then you can be broke. If you can go get it, you can't go buy a billionaire. Because a billionaire can lose it and make it all again. A nigga that don't got it, you hold on. So I'm just saying, though, His integrity by being in jail, bro, it makes it to where how many people can you talk about before you run into them? And how many stories do you got before they run out? And when they do run out, you gotta talk about previous things in jail. How long before that go bad? That's all I'm saying. You know, ain't nothing bad on him, but I know prison, bro. I've been in jail 12 years, bro. And I understand how people think. Bray's thinking for the internet, you know what I'm saying? Like he thinking for the internet. He's not thinking about the people in there that's gonna get him. Like once they tell you no more who's, that shit over with. If they even catch you on the internet, you getting DP. And they catch you again, you getting DP. And then if you do something, you're going to the hole and you're not gonna have a phone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro. Like it's just crazy. Nah, not really like a gangster, bro. You gotta be more like gangsters don't get DP, bro. Gangsters don't get listen. He said you gotta be a gangster to do what Bray's doing, but gangsters don't get beat up. Gangsters don't get DP for trying to be hard, bro. On Hoover, like we allowed you to do that. People is telling you we are letting you do that. Like y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta pull back and see. He's not doing nothing on his own, bro. Prison is not your own sport. He have to feed people. He have to fuck with people. He have to pass that phone when people use that phone because they allow you to do what you do. He cannot be in that prison without letting nobody use his phone, just making videos and making it hot. It don't work like that, nigga. You better let somebody use that. He gotta kick his phone out. He gotta do certain things. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta say like it's just different. Like it's different, bro. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm from Hoover, so our situation different. When we get DP, bro, it's different. We don't get DP for weird shit. We don't get DP for he say. We get DP because our homies agreed on that. We already beef with everybody. So I don't know how Bloods go. I don't know how Crips go. I'm sorry if I don't know how the politics of Bloods go, but I know with Hoover, we honor each other. I don't know if y'all do that. I know we not biggest, y'all, so we don't have everybody just want to just beat us up when they raise their hand. Ain't too many Hoovers to be raising their hand just beating us up for no reason. We all know each other, bro, so it got to be a real reason. So I don't know how the Bloods push. I don't know. They said nigga way up from north got up on him. So I don't know how the Bloods do. I don't know. I ain't saying nothing about the Bloods. I'm just saying the way Hoovers push, bro, we got a different we got a different push. And it's like we don't do that, bro. On Hoover, we not getting on here with the bullshit. We protecting each other. We like, look, bro, you can't do that. Let me see. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas is not salty because you gotta understand why. We the one who got up. We got up on this nigga and sent him. Listen, bro, I'm gonna keep it G. Y'all should be thanking the Hoovers. Y'all keep on acting like the Hoovers is mad at Braves. If it wasn't for Hoover, y'all wouldn't know who a fucking Braves is. We the one who stabbed that nigga up, bust on him, and put him somewhere where he can have a phone. You see what I'm saying? I don't care about how he got on. He didn't get on from 4 extras. He got on from Hoover. Hoover whacked on his ass and put him somewhere where he was able to have a phone. Without Hoover, he wouldn't have been comfortable around GB. He wouldn't have had no who's. So I don't care what y'all keep saying. When it comes to Hoover, we put that boy on. We put him on, bro. So if we asking you to respect our hood and we ask you to respect the politics, that's the least you could do when we put you in position to have the who's. Think about it. If Bray was still in that prison with my homies, he wouldn't have had no who's. You know what I'm saying? You're not hearing me, bro. You saying 4 extra, but that don't make no sense. He wouldn't have listen, bro. He wouldn't have been able to be in that prison to have a phone if it wasn't for my homies whooping his ass and sending him over there. Fuck 4 extra. GB that nigga from Miller the one who got him on YouTube. If my homies didn't whoop his ass, let's go to probable cause. The probable cause of Braves to get into the yard he was on is the homies whooping his ass. He was able to go over there, he didn't have a phone. He didn't have no phone. He was able to go over there, have a phone. You know what I'm saying? And all this other shit. And that's when he was able to have a phone and talk about 4 extra. If nobody didn't kick your ass and put you over there and put you around the phone, how can you talk about 4 extra? You can't. So we made you just comfortable enough because just imagine Braves getting got by some Hoovers. and landed on the yard with some more hoopers. That would have been an uncomfortable situation, you think? Y'all hit the like button. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong about that. If he would have hit the yard with hoopers after getting stabbed or bust on, do you think that would have been a good landing? Or do you think he would have had to like, man, hold on. He would have had to get cracking, bro. For Escher put him on. Let me ask you a question though. Can I ask you a question? Why didn't Braves Ben have a phone? Why didn't Braves get a phone when he was with the Hoovers and say he hooped for Escher? Not away from the Hoovers and able to have program. Y'all gotta look at probable cause, bro. Start looking at probable cause, bro. My homie put that nigga in a comfortable spot. I don't care if y'all want to say it or not. If my homie didn't whoop his ass, he wouldn't be able to sit on no bunk and look at 4 extras on YouTube. Think about it. You wouldn't even be able to get to a phone. Nah, bro, that don't make no sense. That's a lie. I've been on the streets, gang. I'm not a nigga that you can lie to. 4 extras been known. Braves came out way later talking about 4 extras. What's up, bro? Way later. That's not true. He didn't come out right when 4 extra came out. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but these niggas, bro, I don't know. We're gonna stop paying attention to gang life, bro. We're gonna stop, you feel me? Cause Guru don't know. He don't really like know too much, but I'm talking about probable cause, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, you gotta understand, bro. If somebody puts you in a comfortable situation to be able to be you and move how you want, you gotta thank the people that did that to you, bro. Not thank them, but you gotta acknowledge it, bro. Like, 4 extra is not, yeah, okay, that's one of the reasons got on. But that's on YouTube. I even got in a position to even get on YouTube to know what 4 extra was doing. Because you got in the cell with a nigga with a phone. How did you get in the cell with that nigga with a phone? You got fucked up out of Hooters. You know what I'm saying? Who the white boy? Who the white boy had in the bump? I never said nothing about Porky. Porky didn't make braids. Porky didn't even really, see, that's what I say, bro. We talking to idiots, bro. I'm gonna keep it G. If you really want, I can get the paperwork for braids being busted on. One of my bros, one of my dogs, my day one's the one who did it. So I'm not just speaking on something I don't know. I'm speaking on something with my niggas involved, bro. You see me? You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking about, yeah. He had that, no, listen. So the dude, my nigga, Life Gamble, just go ask the dude who Trevor, bro, because I'm tired of, like, you feel me? Like I say, he's Braves, bro. Braves speak about why his homies wronged him in this situation, bro. He feel like he got done. I'm telling y'all why. Like, y'all can overlook what I'm telling y'all, bro, on Hoover. But I'm telling y'all, like, it's like, y'all gotta understand, bro, this shit is like deeper. Let's have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're not a game banger, why would you want somebody paperwork? If you're not a game banger and you're not a street nigga and you're not gonna do nothing, why you want somebody paperwork? You just want people paperwork to see what they've been down for, to speak and tell somebody else what they did. But it's like, if you're not a gang banger and it don't matter to you, why would you want that? You feel me? I'm just saying, like me, you can see my shit. I've been in jail, bro. I gotta show my shit when I go to prison. But it's just like, damn, bro, like, you feel me? No, you know, he ain't no J-Cat. My whole thing is though, right? See, people miss out and they miss on seeing what's going on, right? My whole thing is though, if a person can persuade you that getting harmed is okay, there's something wrong with you, gang. Like, for real though, gang, like, hey, Stretch. What's up, bro? Like, anytime somebody got And my homie in here, one of my homies in here, you feel me? One of my older homies, bro, that I got love for, bro, on Hoover. You feel me? Like, so my homie, my older homie in here, Keith Claw, my homie Stretch, right? He know conduct. He can easy tap into my set. He know, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't get my, he been around me and all that, bro. On Hoover, Keith Claw been around me and all that, right? But Keith Claw, no, we from the same street, bro. Right? We from the same exact street. And my homie know damn well, bro. It's certain ways I can't conduct myself, bro. Like, and my whole thing is my boy Slime Ball is a Damu in here. Slime Ball. Do you think it's right for Braves to jump online and tell why he got DP'd or trying to clear up how it wasn't this and that and go against the Bloods saying the Bloods did him wrong? You know what I'm saying? That nigga say, look, this nigga say, B. Brad said, don't trust your homies. Clear up rumors. What homies? The Bloods? That's what I'm saying. Like, you digging yourself in a deeper ditch by saying, don't trust the Bloods. Like, you're a Blood. Like, why would you going against your homies for the internet?
I not took. Oh, you talk about when you did this to this person. What about when I did to your homie? So what? Homie said you wrong. What am I gonna do? And then I go back and forth with you. No, I just say you're a liar. Last time I seen you, I don't care what you did with him. Last time I seen you, he was in a turtle suit. Dead homies, ass nigga. GM, no drawers on, acting like you retarded crazy. On Federal Street Route to stop it, gang.
All over. I'm not gonna lie, right? Braves he be breathing on shit. Braves do breathe on shit, cause I'm not gonna take nothing from him. He breathe on shit, right? But nigga, you come on, you can't breathe on locs, nigga. Ain't no nigga on, nigga, I'm a loc, nigga, on the dead homies, nigga. Hopefully you can't breathe on no real locs. Stop playing with us, nigga. We real ones, nigga. You a kid in this shit.
On Bloods.
Nigga really do this shit, bro.
I get here, and on the dead homies, when I get here, where I'm at.
Look, this is a story.
Bloods, you know.
But he ain't gonna tell y'all that when he got there, it was an understanding with the Bloods that he wasn't gonna disrespect the Hoovers. Let's talk about that. Now he about to tell y'all that.
People know me, some people don't know me. You know what I'm saying? On Bloods Cold Park, Body, this is a gang of people that did a gang of BS that talk. On Bloods.
Couldn't be just a crip.
You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm saying this video because on DLB Hunt Street already lied and telling everybody they commented and all that, so I'm gonna tell you real. So I get here, you got half people that act like they like you. You got a gang of people that don't like you. You got your homies, your boys that, you know what I'm saying, know that what it is, Denver Ave and nothing on Bloods. So that's how you go. Boom. I get here, I'm Figaro, tell you, I'm a real one. I ain't got to lie about nothing. So I get here, boom, I get in this room, dead homies. I mean, I was in another room. Remember I was in the other room where I was saying my service, boom, boom, boom. On Bloods. I move to this room, I get in this room, then I pay for this room, dead homies. Pay in this room because I thought my service was working better. So I get in this room on GM, and when I first get in this room, I'm cleaning the room up, dead homies.
He better cover that shit up. He know what's up.
With some writing on the wall, some mess and stuff.
He should have did that from the beginning before they got up on him.
It's big as that. Bloods big with some shit whacked out and some letters whacked out. I scribble, don't even care what it say. It's my cell now. I'm here. I'm about to be here for a minute. I'm dead homies. I walk around doing this all day copying it. So I scribble shit out. Boom, boom. Dead homies. Don't think about it. I put shoulda did it, bitch. Blah blah blah. Dead homies. I'm right in my room. Everybody do it. Dead homies. Like I said, gang, I don't sneak this nobody. On Wet 4G, I don't let people get on here and say that they did. I mean, this peoplehood and all that. I keep it real. How I talk is how I talk on lanes. I ain't changing. It is what it is. Folks, look, don't watch the who's if you was a Amigo. Here, Bloods. Or you don't like it. So dead homies, I'm ready to go up. GM.
You ain't doing shit.
No more this. So anyways,
you ain't doing shit.
I get in my room, I do that.
Stop making that shit. Cause it's snitching, you snitching.
Oh yeah, so I put you should have did, bitch. I whacked out the like how I write. Look, I'm keeping it real, and I don't gotta do this. I write like this. I write, but when I write an H, I do some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I instead of me waiting,
But this how look. This how.
So that's
This
what
listen. I'm gonna say this real quick. This how slow Cuz is though. This just me though. This how slow I think Braze is. He said when he write, he automatically put an H and whack it out. Bro, I'm 35 years old, my nigga. I do not whack out every O that I write. Let's be real. And for sure, I'm not hitting up nowhere where I'm about to be filming at. Also, I'm not even tagging on the wall, bro. Like, a nigga too old for that, bro. Listen, bro, I don't want to say me different from a nigga, bro, on Hoover, but like I said, I've been in jail 12 years on these yards that he been on. Well, you know what I'm saying? Not exact yards that he been on, but I've been on level 4 yards. One thing you do not do is disrespect nobody. If you do hit up something and whack it out, you better put your name. You do not hit up nothing and don't put your name. And if you do, you gonna cross out. Come on, bro, you know what's coming to you. So why would you go to a whole new cell, whack something out? Knowing that if a Hoover nigga get moved in that cell and it say Denver Lanes and the H is whacked, what you think they gonna do to you and you next door? Like, that's how I said the nigga don't think. I think he kind of like slow, bro. Like, he's sharp, but it's like whenever you in jail and you got nothing but time to think, you got time to be smarter than the average bear. So he's slow to a nigga like me. A nigga like me, Big Bird, Tiny Seawheel, Big Smoke, like certain homies that we know he's slow. Like, this nigga retarded. But for y'all that don't never been to prison, everything just makes sense. And it's just like, I've never seen nobody be a victim, bro. I've never seen nobody go talk about it like this dude. Y'all be surprised, bro, if the blood see this shit and whoop him again. Watch, y'all gonna be surprised the blood whoop him again, bro. Cub been on that crystal meth, right? For real. Hey, bro. He gotta be a damn fool to get on here and speak about his DP. I said this and I said, bro, I hope that nigga don't get him to do it. Because now, the dudes that you allegedly whooped, we wanna know what happened with the fight. And he's so emotional. He talk about certain, he want to talk about everything because he's running out of shit. He's running out of shit to talk about. I'm telling y'all, bro. They got him so scared to talk about shit, and he's to a point to where like it ain't this serious. Bray's really a gangster in his mind. I'm not saying his mind really a gangster when it comes to game, man, bro. Like, he know how to push. So if he was anything smart, if anything like me, I'm like, man, this shit ain't worth it, bro. On Hova, I'm just gonna speak about my family, and I'm gonna speak about myself. Bring people on here and do interviews. If he was smart, he'd do interviews and let people get on here and crash themselves. He wouldn't continue to get on here and keep speaking and crashing himself, right? So, but he don't know how to manage that because he's so emotional and he's so caught up in his money that he never seen. It's like, everybody can say all they want about Brad. Say he got money he own right now, but everybody know before Instagram, that nigga, before YouTube, that nigga didn't have no bread. He was a little broke little nigga. He was a little poor little nigga in there, bro, doing bad. So I understand why he's going hard on this shit. He's supposed to. Nigga, get your bread, get your dollars over on Hoover. Like, I respect it. Get your dollars, but Brad, they finna put you in a cold twist. 2026, it's finna be the coldest year for you ever. I promise you. And what he don't understand is people right now, they baking him a cake. They listen to his content and they just writing down everything he's saying. The first thing he says, they baking him a cake, bro. The only thing he can do is go missing for a while and then bounce back to where all these distractions not really there, but you pick it back up. Consistently going, you about to fuck yourself over talking about this shit, bro, on Hova. Like, cause now you gotta address everything. We wanna hear about Trevor. Like, Braves be picking and choosing with that Trevor shit. We want to hear, why are people saying you gay, bro? I know you're going to sit there and say you don't want to address it, but we want to know, why do people keep on saying there's a white boy in Wyatt that you was having sex with or you was getting head from? We really want to know that. Do y'all want to know? I want to know. I really want to know that, bro. Who I want to know. Because it's like, damn, bro, I ain't never seen a nigga like, I don't want no homo thug to be acting like they just owning that tripping on my homies. Like, y'all niggas is homosexuals, bro. Y'all be quick to talk about Hoover. But you know, and it's crazy because like I say, hey, I hope Hebrew, you on here. I want to say one thing too, right? To my homie, right? Why is it that everybody can lie on Hoover and say what they want about Hoover, right? They can say we all type of shit. We gonna do this, we gonna do that. But the minute Hoover start talking, niggas start getting the police involved. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the fat ass nigga Flacco. The minute that Hoover get involved with something, everybody get the police. Everybody get to my police. And then when Hoover's get involved with something, why everybody got to put the police title? It's like, come on, bro. Like, y'all let me know that, bro. Y'all let me know in the comments. Why do everybody run to Hoover? When it comes to Hoover, why everybody, like, they say what they want with us, and when we speak up for ourselves, they gotta turn us into the police. This ain't nothing about braids. I was going off into Poeta Flacco and Big Deal, because I'm like, damn, everybody got something to say about the shit. Or everybody be like acting like the homies ain't, you know what I'm saying? But when we stand on business behind shit, we get turned in. Why is that, bro? Y'all let me know why when Hoover stand on business, we get told on, we get snitched on, we get threatened. We can't even tell niggas to keep our name out their mouth when it come to the police. They get mad at that. They don't like that. What? Don't tell us to tell on y'all. They don't like that. Why y'all don't like that? And why do everybody support these niggas that keep on talking about telling on my homies? That's the part I want to know. Oh, hold it, bro. No, I'm saying though, listen, bro. They said on the Menlo shit, the nigga got killed in the Menlos. They said the who did it. When I started speaking on this shit and it went viral, all of a sudden the Menlos made a vlog and said that's their hood. All of a sudden they out there doing all type of shit thanks to Trig. Thanks to Trig, y'all niggas knew y'all had a hood. Y'all niggas never sit there and said that. Y'all would have let that ride. And y'all would have kept saying that was the Hoovers until Triggerbird got on here and said, nah, nigga, that ain't the set. Stop playing with us. Right? All of a sudden, we threaten niggas. And it's always a threat. The homie said he gonna knock Charleston White eye out. All of a sudden, we threaten him. You know what I'm saying? Big Deal did threaten that nigga. What's his name? But it's just like, come on, bro. Everybody get on here and play, say shit. But why when we say something, everybody take it serious? They want to get the police involved. They want to do all that shit, bro. Take that shit across the chin like we do. Y'all speak about the set all day. When we speak up for ourselves, police.
My room, everybody, you can go to anybody's cell here. When you go in people's cell, people write the game and they on walls.
But you gotta put your name.
You know, little stuff, we bored, we just write.
You gotta put your name.
So, again, when I ask everybody, I say, them dead homies, who all got writing in the room? I'm going everybody, you ain't like, who? So, this is after. Because I ain't worried about it after we gonna really do all the talking and figure it out. Oh yeah, first.
Hey, that's one thing I like what Bray said. I like what he said afterwards. He did all the talking. But one thing about prison, they don't give you a chance to talk. They get right up on you. When it's your chance to go, you're the last to know. This is why he mad. He mad that the whole prison knew he was getting got. But this how dumb he is. He don't understand it. When it's your turn to go, you're the last to know. Y'all always remember that. Listen, I want y'all to remember that, bro. And anything in life, when it's your turn to go, you're the last to know. On Hoover, for sure. They getting rid of you. You would never know. The whole yard get quiet. This how you know in prison that you finna get got. Every time I got to prison, and I knew this. Let me tell y'all why Braves know he was getting got. Cause let me explain in prison. He not gonna tell y'all no game, but let me give y'all game about why Braves know he was getting attacked. If anybody would have told him he was getting attacked, they would have committed treason. If they would have committed treason, they would have been attacked before Braves. I promise you. They wouldn't have let him get up out of there. They would have told him either you got to do it or we on you. The minute they find out he committed treason, he's got. Him and Braves got. Same time, they might lay the yard down. As soon as he jump up, they going to get up on that nigga. They going to get up on that nigga. You feel me? So this is how prison go, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he expected for everybody to tell him he was finna get got. Niggas, you crazy. You finna have the whole yard fucked off because they told you did some dumb shit. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? And he also was suggesting that they just blow the yard up on the enemies instead of getting him. That's Buster shit. That's Buster shit, bro. Why would you want the whole yard to blow up because you did some disrespectful shit on your YouTube where you getting paid at and you're not sharing with a couple of soups? They keep saying he give out soups. A soup ain't nothing but 25 in prison. 25, I'm not saying he don't give out much. I'm not saying what that boy do. I don't have, like I said, I don't know. I'm just speaking of a nigga that's what he's saying. He's saying that they didn't tell him. He's saying he would have went up with the enemies. He's saying that every cell have whackouts, but why would you do it, bro? And that's crazy. The homies you fuck with functionally. But my whole thing is though, right? If them niggas fuck with you functionally, right? Why don't they tell you, look, bro, don't do certain things, bro? You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, though, it's not cool to be a victim. And he fucked up by getting on here telling the story. Y'all can say whatever, I'm a hater, whatever. But I'm telling you how prison go. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got online and spoke about the situation. Y'all know he had to get permission. He said he don't, I don't give a fuck what they say. He said he don't care about what they do to him after this video. This how I know he didn't get permission. And this how I know he know it's wrong. He just in his feelings. And he's telling the world what happened to him in case something happened to him. It's on record. He's basically telling the world why the Bloods got him. Like I say, they can say in the world, they can say all day what happened in the prison. If you wasn't there and you wasn't involved, don't nobody know what actually happened. So y'all gonna say the whole world said that he got. The whole world said this. All y'all gonna say that, right? All y'all gonna sit there and say everybody knew Braids got, but then nobody know the facts because he's the only one in prison that spoke about it. Listen, bro, if unless you was there and unless you was involved, you cannot speak on what happened. And if you do speak on what happened, they looking at you like, look, bro, like, because, you know, Braids never had nobody to be jealous of him, bro. So he using the average word that everybody say when they fuck up. Niggas are just jealous. Bro, you got on here drunk, on lightning, showing whacked out shit. We know that you was wrong because you covering it now. We know that you was wrong. Why would you cover it now if you wasn't wrong? Bro, you covering it now, nigga. You was wrong. So stop getting on here, bro, on Hoover. I just wish that nigga and every other nigga on here to say, you know what, kids? I did some bullshit, nigga. I got on here drunk, intoxicated, and I got the popping it, bro, and I start speaking out of turn. Bro. I breached my contract and I broke my agreement with my homies. I'm not on here to bash my homie. He doing what every other nigga do, bro. When they wrong, they get on here and speak about their own homies. You wrong, nigga. Take accountability. You're not taking no accountability for getting fucked up or getting your issue. You making it seem like they haters, they was jealous, and niggas didn't like you, and you got. Come on, bro. That's weird, bro. That's weird. Didn't nobody tell you to get that HK? Didn't nobody tell you to get drunk? Didn't nobody tell you to show that tattoo? Didn't nobody tell you to write that on the wall? You did all this on yourself, bro. And you sit up here acting like niggas is jealous. That's the part that kills me about these niggas. On Hoover. Tell me, get on here and show me 30. I'll show you 30 bands. I'll show you 40. Dead homies. I'll show you 60. If some hating shit, we can pull money for money if it's some hating shit on Hoover. And I can go pink slip. I got pink slips too. One of my cars at my big homie house, Big Bird house right now, parked with a pink slip to it. Dead homie, CLS 550. I don't even drive it. Dead homie, let's be real. Like, niggas got shit. Niggas is not on here hating, bro. Like, the fuck? I can go get every bit of $13,000 for my car right now, 5 twin turbo. I get more if I want to on Hoover. Let's be real, bro. But I'm saying that's not a hate thing. It's like, I would wish that gangsters and real niggas, I look at that nigga like a gangster, bro. I look at that nigga like a solid little nigga. He did fucked up weird shit. I don't know if the Trevor shit true. I know people been there with him, right? But if you can just teach niggas, teach them, tell them the truth, bro. Tell them what really goes on. Tell them what really happened, because you finna get yourself politic, bro. We can see you ain't UBN. You ain't on no paperwork. I don't know if you is. You probably is, but all the lanes be UBN. You know what I'm saying? So they automatically UBN. So you getting your hands put on by UBN niggas. If you under paperwork niggas is getting up on you, bro. So that means you really wrong. And if you really wrong, I don't know his status with paperwork, but if he really wrong, then that mean that you really don't got no chances, bro. All Diva Lanes is UBN. Naturally. Like all the Raymonds be blue notes. They blue notes from the streets. They breed it like that. They breed it from the street politics. Majority Raymonds you run into are gonna be blue notes automatically when they hit prison. All they homies is blue notes. Diva Lanes, when they hit prison, all of them is UBN. Because all their homies be UBN. When you go to the Blackstones, they don't play that shit. They push no cuts. You see what I'm saying? I know who Peabody is too. On Verge. I know him personally too. But it's just like, god damn, my nigga, like, y'all niggas is under paperwork, so somebody under paperwork gets you, it's a more structured thing going on. My whole thing is educate little niggas. Tell them, man, don't put yourself in this situation. Don't get on here popping it like your homies is wrong. Don't get on here popping it like niggas is haters. Don't get on here popping it like you just a righteous person and they DP'd you for nothing, bro. I don't like that shit because It's not even, you can have 4 or 5 followers. It's just that you claiming yourself to be something that you say you are, but the results of what's happening to you is not credentially correct. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to this, bro. Hold on, let's go to this. Let's go to his video. Let's hear everything he got to say about this.
Some people lie and say I was on here dissing all type of hoods and all that dead homies.
You didn't diss. You didn't diss, but you did an indirectly diss. Y'all let me know. If you show an H on the wall, if you show the side of your face, is that considered disrespecting your hood and your ops? I got M's whacked out, I got O's whacked out, I got L's whacked out, I got all type of shit C's. If I get on my live and I start showing y'all all my tattoos that's crossed out, would I be disrespectful? Y'all let me know in the comments, bro. If I get online and start showing all my disrespectful comments, my tattoos, is that disrespectful online?
Bro, people just eggplant ride and worry about me. And mind you, I'm not like the other weirdos on the streets. Ain't no hiding nothing. It's on. Dead homie. So people talking about peace treaty and all that. Man, it's on. If you do the wrong thing, it's on. It's up. So if we can't hide. We can't say, oh, we beefing with each other, but y'all work at the same place. You can't say you don't like me and you know where I live.
But that's weird though. This is what I'm saying though, bro. Y'all gotta 2026, bro. 2026, grow. Y'all gotta grow the fuck up. On my mama. And this is what I'm saying, bro. Y'all gotta grow the fuck up, bro. Niggas say, if you work with a nigga, you can't say work with a nigga if you beef with him. Man, you know how many niggas is getting out of that prison jail that's been on the yard with certain niggas? I got an interview with my cousin, Baby T-Bone, and we talking about how many niggas he ran to enemy. You know how many niggas I ran to enemy in the workplace? I worked before, bro. It's surprised, hey, just start working with the convention center because it's December, so we don't do nothing right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got other shit going on. But I work with all type of enemies, bro, on Hoover. Like, you're going to work with enemies, bro. You're going to meet people. And as you being a nigga and you out here mingling, you see people, bro. You see niggas, you driving trucks, you working in warehouses, you seeing people that's enemies, bro. I don't expect for a person to get out, see solid niggas on the yard, and then get out and be beefing with them in the workplace. It's like, come on, y'all got to be more smarter than that, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm a type of nigga, when I get on that freeway, I leave everything on that freeway. I'm not going home with this mentality. Only thing I'm going home with my attitude and the gun.
If we don't like each other here, I'm dead homies. You gonna know I don't like you. It's this on. So anyway, we diss each other here, we do all that stuff. So boom. On blood. So somebody lying that it was the issue with that. Come out, come out with that go away, boom. So again, the fast forward, I move in this cell, boom, whack this out, boom, on bloods, you know. I get on here and pop it. I'm talking back and forth. I get on here.
Disrespectful.
Mind you, this shit.
Got on here disrespectful.
On bloods, I don't even pay attention. I don't pay attention to none of this shit. On F4G, this shit say Zark Peas. Should've did it when I first came here. This is what I do to any room. You look at my videos, that's some 10 unbiblical bloods. And this ain't nothing. I don't. Nobody can't tell me what to do. None of that stuff. And, you know what I'm saying? And whatever happens, happens. I'm a grown man. So look, every room I go into, look at any of the videos. Dead homies. I cleaned up all this shit up here.
Hey, what you mean by that, bro? FD, what you mean by some shit you gotta work on? What you mean? Let me know. I'm talking, my bad. I don't mean to stop the video, bro. When it comes to my homies, and my homies say certain shit, I'll be concerned about my homies, right? I'm talking to my homie Groovy H, right? What do you mean, FD? Like, what do you mean some shit to work on, bro? Because we all have demons, bro. We all fighting against something. But whenever you know to keep respect for your homies and don't lose, don't ever make your homies question you, bro. You know, if I do something wrong to you, homie, and I say something wrong right now, I want homie to be able to get at me, and I want to be able to man up, like, you know what, bro? Hey, I was wrong, bro. Hold up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was wrong. Nigga, if I did something to offend you, homie, I'm wrong. Now, if you go and say, yeah, nigga, I know you was wrong, on hope I'm tripping. Like, we all got, I'm an Aries, bro. We all got that. Like, I'm a fire sign. I'm naturally aggressive. So, certain things I say, I have to, like, I gotta kind of be careful how I manifest.
On bloods. Oh, yeah. Fast forward, dead homies. I see it.
I ain't gonna lie, Hoover. Sometimes you gotta laugh.
I go back to this. Popping about Blueface, because Blueface and dead homies still ain't said who the squad. Figure I don't care how viral you want. I mean, dogs you got, dolphins, I mean, whatever the fuck. Retrievers and all that. I don't care about none of that game. We talking about the game, and I'm happy. You do anything. So look, but we still got the gang shit going on, gang. In this.
Y'all know one thing I like about Brazy though? I can't take from Brazy. I don't get a jealous nigga. Like he's like he already like a naturally negative nigga, but I don't get him going out his way to be jealous. I just think that he's already a natural negative person. If it's not him, or concerning making him look good, he already like negative, unless he fuck with you. And I say that because he was fucking with that nigga J Hood, and J Hood was all bad. So that nigga was S and Y. So I said, I don't get like this person, like this hater. He gonna give you some compliments. I don't get like this nigga just like, I don't get that.
Schoolyard niggas still hit me and said that you bunk. Jesus Christ. So I'm going back and forth with another Zork that said a grown man can't come to LA to his section. The grown man ended up coming, shake his boy hand.
What happened to Draco, man?
So he's nobody. I tell him, because the world, when everything trending on the dead homies, I'm the person that keep it real off LA, Figueroa. I know. So I get on here and I say, let's shut up. JM, people say you're nobody. The people's even told me, dead homie, you so much of a nobody. Bro, because you broke on Figueroa Riders.
Nah, bro.
My bro hit me and said, nigga, you broke.
Keep your shit on, bro. Hold on.
Dead homie.
Hey, hold on. Let me talk to my homie real quick. Hey, Groovy Age, don't ever take nothing off yourself, but don't put so much on to where you gather attention. Always keep your awareness. Keep your awareness intact, but if you bringing too much attention by your awareness, calm down your awareness. No, keep your awareness intact, but calm down your attention. You don't want to bring more attention to you than you is aware.
Say, don't forget that, bro. And I say on lanes, I forgot. Dead homies, I forgot. Because the internet, I don't care about the net with that on lanes. Don't forget I'm a real member. So my bro hit me with that. I said on the dead homies, I forgot. Face was a member on Blessing. This is the nobody right here. And I just put bro name in my title on GL. I'm not like the rest of these YouTubers, gang. I'm not, look how many people got Sporty Face name and shit, even good or bad. So my bro hit me, I take it down. I put the name that my bro say, man, that's his name. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Like that. You go by that. So I put that, I keep it real. Anyways, I tell you, figure it out. All I know is, next day everybody come on here saying this and I'm whacking shit out on here on purpose. I got my face, I'm blowing shit out, I'm doing this,
So you mean to tell me that the internet got you got? Basically, that's what he's saying. Basically, he's saying that the internet got him got. Basically, what I said, you allowed the internet to get you got, basically. You allowed yourself to get on here, be disrespectful because you was drunk. That's why I tell niggas, bro, like, come on, man. When you on this motherfucker, don't get drunk. On Hoover. I've been faded a few times, but I didn't stop that. Didn't stop that shit. I ain't never said no crazy shit I didn't want to say, you know what I'm saying? But come on, bro. Anytime somebody telling you what you did, you supposed to be upset. Nigga, I ain't do that. But you can't because you don't know what you did. So you just accept the ass whooping. You accept the ass whooping, the DP, and later on when you think about it, you shouldn't have did it. Like, it's just crazy, bro. I don't know. I'm about to get out this nigga anyway. It's been too long.
Mind you, somebody just hit me and say that. And I'm like, what? I'm like, first of all, dead homies, nigga, the set, they said I'm hitting the setup all on here, like I'm live hitting the hood up, whacking shit out, doing up. So I'm like, what? Anyways, y'all out. Long story short.
Yeah, bro, don't ever put down your groove, nigga. Just sharpen your defense and your offense, but also don't let a motherfucker know what you on. Hey, sometime, bro, when you aggressive, you gotta learn how to smile, bro. Look, when you talking to niggas stern, you gotta learn how to sometimes smile, nigga. Because the smile can soften everything. Niggas is too soft nowadays. We dealing with emotionally unintelligent people. So you got to be emotionally intelligent to where when you get on a nigga and you look at him in his eye and you say something and you know he's bothered and nervous, smile and watch how he change. Smile. Hey, nigga, what's up, nigga? Hey, I walk on niggas, I be like this. I be like, hey, what's up, nigga? What you on, nigga? What's up, you groovy? And I just look at him like this. And he be like, oh, I'm okay, bro. But when I be like, what's up, nigga? You good? When I get him with the same, I get the fit. What's up, nigga? What's up, bro? They be like, what's up, nigga? So it's just about your manner. And I learned, like, my dad used to tell me, like, man, you got a stern look. And you got these eyes. You know, my son got eyes like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be stern. You kind of tell what we already feel and think through our eyes. And he got the same, my son the same way. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can really, like, look through a nigga. So don't ever, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes, though, a smile, right? The devil smile. The devil was the most beautiful angel in heaven. The devil was the most perfect angel in heaven, bro. But he thought he was too perfect. Let me tell y'all, bro. And I don't want to get religions on y'all. I swear I don't like that. I don't like. And I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not none of that, bro. I'm not religious at all. I believe in the Creator, and I do pray. I believe that I have a assigned angel to me. And you know what's crazy? I don't know if y'all ever thought about this, but before you're born, you have a assigned angel to you. And I'm very intact with my assigned angel because I consistently for like 17 years been asking them for signs, and my assigned angels have consistently been showing me shit, right? It reveals shit to me. We all have an assigned angel, whether you like it or not. You know, y'all don't understand the difference between what's really going on, because you understand, like I said, we had a spiritual war. I don't get into all the God and this and that, bro. I hope I really don't. But if you do believe in something, bro, believe in yourself and believe in a higher power. Believe that it is a higher elevation level. And the things that we watch is the thing that we will indulge in. You know what I'm saying? It kind of penetrate and isolate our brain in a certain way to matter to where we think and we start to ponder. You know what I'm saying? I say that because after I see this, I would never think about this video or see it again. I'm gonna keep it G. I won't. A lot of times when I do live, y'all never see me go back and y'all never see me clip it. I don't have a team to people clipping my shit. If I did, it'd be clipped. Dead homies. But I don't go back and clip none of my shit, you know what I'm saying? So a nigga don't really be dripping. But this motherfucking world, bro, you gotta understand a smile is everything, bro. Sometimes devil hide behind the smile. But, you know, I don't want to get religion, but we all not gonna be. The devil don't like us for being casted to where a place we know we're gonna go. It's because he understand that he was in heaven before. And everybody know, you know what I'm saying, if you do. They understand the works of the devil, bro. It could be a whisper, it could be a thought, it could be an activity, whatever it might be, bro. But we all have a choice, whether you believe it or not. I don't know if y'all believe in hell. I don't know. I don't believe in the middleman, whatever it might be. But when you're looking at these people, bro, you're looking at the what's going on, bro. You gotta judge people by their character. Don't judge people by Hoover. Don't judge people by where they from. Judge people by how they come. Judge people by their faith. Judge people by their gestures. Because on Hoover, I talked to the homie on here, and he basically saying, you know, I don't want you to think that Hoover, bro. Hoover could be a facade. You know what I'm saying? God is not gonna never send a neighborhood to you to talk to you. He gonna send a Hoover nigga. And a Hoover nigga will send you to your destruction, bro. On Hoover. So don't ever get caught up thinking that you just be by Hoover rules. Man, be a man first, bro. I'm gonna keep it G. While I grew up, I was raised to where you a man first. I was raised, if any Hoover nigga come test you, you better get up on that nigga. Nigga, and this ain't got nothing to do with homies. Hoover, I'm a man first. Stop playing me. So we got to get back to that, bro. I wish we can get back to the point where we understand that we men first. We're men first. Before Hoover, before gangbanging, before the streets, before whatever. We are men first, bro. And when you understand that, a person will be able to treat you different and have a different dialogue. What's up, bro? When they greet you, it's not, what's up, Hoover? You groovy? I do that to Hoover niggas. When I'm my brother, what's up, brother? You good? Nigga, you straight? What's wrong, bro? What's up, you good? You at the house? How the kids doing? I'm talking to my brother like I'm talking to any homie from the set that I give a fuck about. Any homie that know me, what's up, bro? You groovy? You get straight, nigga? Oh, what's up? You groovy? Oh, you need something? Nah. I'm always ask my homies, is you straight? They might take it as I'm straight, but I'm asking these dudes, is you straight? Fuck Hoover, is you straight, nigga? Do you need something? Is you good? How your mental? So with your kids, bro, you good? Or that's what it gotta be, bro. Hopefully, if I don't ask about your kids, I'm just trying to see how you doing, bro. Hopefully, if not, I might just sit there and look at you and just try to tell this ain't the type of person. So I gotta feed and I gotta, okay, the homie ain't right, bro. Hopefully, and not cater to it, but understand the type of people I'm around. That's called mental. That's called mental. So we always talk about we always talk about mental of people, right? We always talk about that shit. Mental health, mental health. We talk about mental health, mental health. But why we don't talk about how to have mental health for your homies? If you can be in jail and need mental health and go to a yard and get pills, what do you need from your homies on the streets? Not no call, not no tapping all the time. What do you need? What is the right proper etiquette for people with mental health on the street? Because I got mental health bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I lost this woman right here with my brother. A nigga killed my mom and my brother at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and my sister survived. So I had mental health issues within that because I can't go talk to my homies about the things that happened to me before I was in Hoover. I'm 10 years old. I don't know y'all niggas at the moment, but I'm still surviving and going through it. So what is mental health within your homies? You let me know though, Hoover, Groovy H. How do you get mental health within your homies? I always got it from expressing myself from the ones I trust. And the ones I did trust, I told them just enough to where they're able to give me just enough confirmation to move forward, but not enough to where I was unsure about myself to tell me who I was, if it makes sense. But let's go. That was just, you know what I'm saying? Give a little nigga a few of my spiel.
So, homies, anyways, so I come, all right, fast forward. I come to shit, like, get the shit, like, shit out, boom. Now, all of a sudden, 2 months later, dead homies, you know, all it takes is one person to say something, blow it up. You got weirdos, you got old.
Man, I got grown kids.
Run wise. Come on, gang. Dead homies. Come on, gang. That's on that 4GB. I'm here with people's family and all that. Like, man, Braze don't not never say nothing. Man, we weirdos. Yeah. That's on my dead family. If I'm lying to you, if I'm lying, I'm dying. No, if I'm lying, I swear to God, like, I can't.
Hey, nah, bro, look. Shit, bro, they not gonna hear it, bro. What they gonna do is, all these content creators, they not gonna exploit that. They gonna say, this nigga got a lot of common sense. So that just come from me pushing what I got going, right? But a lot of niggas, I feel like they be piggybacking, they be hearing me, they be going like saying shit, but they won't give a nigga the props for it, right? Which I understand, because I hear when niggas talk after I say certain things, right? My hood don't need leadership, because it can never be that. All we need is opportunities to keep bringing along and giving them to the dudes that's under us and telling them that these opportunities are only presented to the ones that have a certain type of push. You feel me? I've been out of prison 4 years now. Honestly, December 15th, it'll be 5 years. I done been shot between that. I done went to jail between that. I done did all type of shit between the fact of me being out. I had kids after that. But like I say, this platform, my whole platform is to create a lane to where my homies have somewhere to exploit their talents, their lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want niggas to get on here. If you ain't got no music, man, you got some kids. If you're an everyday father, man, you got niggas every day with shows in there with their dad, with their kids. But these kids is growing up, these kids in football. My homie Taco from 9-4. Niggas, he in the streets, but on Hoover, this nigga amazed me. He's amazed me because he really take care of his son. His son is really in football, all that. When I see his son, I be owning him. Nigga, what's up, nigga? What's up? That's my little partner, right? But he's smart. Little Anthony's smart, bro. On Hoover, like, he's kind of like to a point to where when his dad went to jail, I seen him. He know to stay away from us, but he know to come greet us, but he know I don't even let him feel like your dad not here. So, you know, it's not even that type of party. But what's up, little nigga? I still gonna greet you. I'm still gonna look out for you. But this is not the time for you to be around us, because if anything happen, I'm responsible. This type of shit, you know what I'm saying? But I got homies that's really be out here for their kids, bro. And it ain't gotta be rap, controversy. Y'all be on Gumby, but Gumby is just fucking theatrical and he fucking passionate. Like, this is just, it's a lot of shit that I feel like he can't even be online, so I don't take it to where the homie is extreme. If y'all really know him, in person, that nigga's more burnt out in person than he is online. Y'all be getting the minimum version. That's just gumbo, bro. On Hoover, y'all be getting the minimum version of the nigga. That's just gumbo, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like the controversy of the theatrical and the way the voice be, people just like that shit, bro. But around that, there's other talent and there's other homies. And because the people can take Gumby and try to do it, make something negative on what he say, they gonna always make it viral. Oh, Gumby, they gonna always Gumby, OG Gumby said this. Because it's more, but let's be honest, bro. He ain't saying nothing more than what these niggas is doing. You know what I'm saying? Growing up with he ain't doing nothing. Like these niggas want controversy. They want the homie say something crazy. So shit, nigga. Y'all niggas is doing. Y'all niggas on there with guns. Growing up, I didn't know Gumby personally, but I know who Gumby was on Hover. I didn't understand who Gumby was, so I got to prison in the same prison that he did his case. He caught his case in front of the same building. Then I understand a little more. Growing up, no. I'm way younger than Gumby. I'm 35, Gumby done at 50. But Gumby do know my dad since he was a kid. His brother, before he passed away, know my dad. So, you know, Gumby's been around, but I don't know him personally. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, I know of him. I'm gonna meet somebody that went to jail in the 90s, and I'm born 90. I'm born 90. I'm born 1990. So let's be real. You know what I'm saying? But the homie always been authentic with the nigga. I really don't even want to get into the other nigga content, bro, because it's been a while and we've been talking about this shit, right? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to say, though, for all y'all watching, man, I hope that y'all don't let these suckers and these 50-50 niggas win 2025, bro, because they winning. They got young Ant Hefe crashing out. They got Spider-Loc crashing out. All these niggas, bro, on Hoover, nigga, they crashing out over this whole shit. If you really just look at the whole situation with these dudes, you had Smooth Rule, you had Milk, you had a lot of dudes on here just going back and forth. So I hope 2026 that the real ones, bro, the solid ones, we hope that we get our year back, bro, because we lost a whole year listening to these dudes on, you know what I'm saying? I can't really say, I don't want to say her show, like she's not the fault, but just listening to these dudes, J Hoods. Bray's the one who solidified J Hood, knowing this nigga was S and Y. You know this nigga, they should have been, you know what I'm saying? DP'd that nigga. They should have DP'd that nigga a long time ago for solidifying J Hood. And then you got Spider-Loc and Ant. That shit shouldn't make no sense because this shit's all over Raylo. Then you got Raylo getting on here. All type of niggas. Then you got we had a cold list of young niggas that got on here this year that was all tapped out. S and Y, all bad. And we allowed them to have that. Y'all allow Raylo to come on here and chase off C-Star. Foley got in the cell with C-Star. I already knew when Foley got in the cell with C-Star, it was a wrap. You see the bag talking to him? Yeah, you're right. Do some strength with some change. But look. Let me say this though. How do you feel knowing that a nigga that's S and Y PC'd up, right? Cause they didn't got Munchie B didn't got riled up over K5 on Hoover. Let's be real, right? I can go down a list of niggas, bro. The nigga H3 Harold, the nigga H blank, whatever from BPS. I don't like that name. I hate that name. But the nigga Harold, he got on here, you know what I'm saying? But just imagine, bro, like, yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened to them on Hoover. C-Star started getting on there because damn homie exposed him. Then you got the Young Hawk shit. I know for a fact the Young Hawk because, nigga, I'm the reason why you went S&Y. I was going to beat your ass on Hoover, nigga. If you would have got in front of around that track, if Young Hawk would have came through that gate and walked right, he would have got fucked up, bro. He was bad. It was done. That nigga went left with the police. He nigga walked through the gate and went left with the police. I gotta go. That nigga said, I gotta go to medical work, and we never seen that nigga again. All we know is Cell was getting hit. And they was saying that nigga, they taking that nigga. So it was a lot of PC weird shit going on. I said that because Gooch from Foley's, Big Gooch, shout out to Big Gooch from Foley's, man. I think he a Florida. He said that nigga was a failed game banger, and that's a failed game banger. A failed game banger, that nigga, the nigga from the set that was on here popping it, Young Hawk. That's a failed game banger. That's a nigga that failed, gave up, and still think he hard. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta do better, bro. Like we letting these niggas and y'all not no better. I feel like the internet is not no better. The internet is not no better because they allowing these niggas to get on here, do interviews, and they allow them to say what they want because like the interviewer should be asking, is you PC or you GP? Don't go the 50-50 and PC is the same shit. 50-50 PC and EOP is the same shit. We need you. We need you to be. We need y'all motherfuckers to be strictly on GP. If you're gonna talk about GP, talk about GP. I feel like it shouldn't be right to talk about general population in prison. For sure, if you're not on an active yard to see them. I ain't seen no SNY talk about an SNY. I ain't seen no GPs talk about no GPs. Because y'all niggas know y'all gonna run across each other. It's a small world. It's a small world, bro. They not gonna run into each other, bro. Hey, this is a crazy thing, bro. I'm hoping. And I ain't got no problem with Spider Loc. I don't know Spider Loc. On Hope from a can of paint. That nigga tapped in, told me he want to do some interviews. Like I told him I got other shit going on. And I gave my opinion about Young Ant and him. And I said, you know, they letting the PCs win. The 50-50 niggas, you know what I'm saying? I told him, you know what I'm saying? Keep it solid and leave that shit alone. That's all I said. I don't know him. But, and I'm saying that because I want to do this content and I'm just seeing it, bro. I'm hoping I'm just seeing it. It says Spider Loc, homie asked him for some head. It say Spider Loc, homie asking for some head. Now, like I say, I ain't never seen this content. I ain't got no personal issue with content or with the boy. I don't give a fuck anyway if a nigga did have an issue with me. But I just know he always been respectful when he talked about, when Spider Loc was talking about my content, he always been respectful, bro. So I'm not on here to do that. I'm just looking at this right now and say Spider Loc. It say Spider Loc. And then it say him with red say Spider Loc, homie asked him for some head. Now I gotta look at that, bro. Because I don't know if this clickbait, and you know clickbait get a nigga. Y'all wanna see that? Let me know. Y'all hit that like button. Let me know if y'all wanna see this, bro. On Hoover. I got to. I gotta see it. Because like I say, Spider Loc reached out to me. He wanted to do an interview with me. Like I said, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with everything and people got going on. I got some shit going on right now that I'm for sure, you know what I'm saying? So where I ain't even trying to get caught up in no controversial shit, but I'm not never rejecting to sit down and have a grown man conversation about anything that we can elaborate about. So that's just me though, cuz. But shit like this, I ain't gonna lie, this the shit that make me be like, bro, like, I don't mind sitting down with niggas and doing shit with niggas, but bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a trophy, bro. Like I'm a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't did no weird shit, so I don't wanna ever explain and tank myself with nothing that's going on. So we're gonna get into this content right now on Hoover. I'm gonna get into it with y'all. I'm gonna get into it with my peoples. That's why I fuck with y'all on Hoover. I ain't gonna make no, I notice I ain't been doing videos because I ain't got a prep on Hoover. I'm getting it right now. So that's why I'm gonna get into it with y'all, nigga, with the peoples. Like I say, Spunchy, as y'all don't know, Munchie, you know, Munchie, my boy. Shout out to Munchie, you know, Hoover, shout out to Munchie B, that's my boy. For me personally though, like, you feel me? Munchie, I'm gonna explain, Munchie, my boy, to a fact to where Munchie can say that I've walked him to, Munchie been in my car with me and my baby mama by himself, and Munchie, I have walked Munchie to cars when he hold on to me and walk into a car plenty of times. And I'm just saying this is the trust that, you know, that we didn't develop for each other. And it ain't gonna change. You feel me? That's my boy. You know, we can always holler. So Munchie dropped this content. I don't want it to be like, cause Munchie dropped the content, they gonna know weird shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm reacting to this content that I see, cause like I say, I ain't never seen no title that say a nigga homie asking for no head. And if y'all seen that, y'all let me know if this is normal, cuz. This is why I don't be fucking with niggas, because I ain't got time for no weird shit like that, little one. So let's go into the content, man. Let's see what spot. Let's see what Munchie talking about. Let me see.
If you Downy Rinse fights stubborn odors in one wash.
Say yes to showing your love.
So now, because I did this content, I gotta do a reaction to Spider, bro. I'd have to do reaction to Spider. Based on, this is my partner. I gotta hear reaction to this. Hey, first off, go to Morals of a Money Look. If y'all can see it, go check in the Munch shit, man. Tell them I sent you. Say, I'm here for Triggerbird. Triggerbird sent me to your page. You know what I mean? Go check in with him. Go run that page up on Hogan. Let me know if my shit's still tripping, bro. We're gonna get into this video. Let me know if you heard me though. On Hoga. Let me know if I'm skipping something. If I'm breaking up. Let me know if it's fucked up. Yeah, hey. Now I'm saying though, like, I was basically saying, Hoover, our presence is so big, bro. Like our presence so big right now to where people will use our name likely, but they won't use our presence as the Hoovers. You know what I'm saying? Understand, bro. How many, and the homie just asked a question. Yeah, I met some Hoovers out there. I met my nigga Menace. I met a couple of homies, bro, on Hoover. And shout out to the homies in New York. Shout out to the homies all around the world, bro, on Hoover. Love y'all niggas, bro. On Hoover, y'all niggas support a nigga, and I love y'all. On Hoover Street, bro. Y'all niggas ever need some support, some type of posting or something like that from a nigga, bro. I'm honored, and I don't care about posting niggas as long as it's positive, bro. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's positive for us to motivation. I use that shit to motivate niggas. Cause if my homies out here hear y'all, and you know what I'm saying, we gonna get motivated. Let's collab, bro. Let's do a Hoover tour. Let's do a tour to everybody that got music, everybody that's podcasting. Let's come together, and let's go to hit these different states, and let's go have interviews, bro. And let's go do music on Hoover and turn it up. Dead homies. If y'all out there in New York, let's do book some in New York. Y'all book a club and we go perform there on Hoover. And after that, do the podcasting in the back or wherever we got going out there. Let's do it on Bird. That's only how we're gonna be on there supporting ourselves. But I want to get into this video because I don't want to wait too long. You know what I'm saying? So all the ones that's fucking with it, nigga. This video was Munchie B dropping on Spider-Lo. Like I said, this wasn't no video for me to come and support it. I was going through my shit, talking to y'all, and I seen it, and I'm like, damn, like, you know, when the nigga said his homie asked him for some head, I gotta watch this, and we gotta see this, because that's crazy. I've never heard of that.
You know what I mean?
I never heard of that. So I don't know if it's clickbait, I don't know if it's trolling, or whatever it is.
I'm not an FMCK ninja, you know what I'm saying? I can't help that. I'm a real tight dude.
I give him that.
So there's
I give Munch that.
Passive gay jokes or whatever. Now I'm in the car with this clown going out west.
So look, for y'all that don't know, right? Spider-Lo allegedly Spider-Lo told a story, right? Spider-Lo told a story about him and Munchie B, they sliding and shit. They sliding wherever they on, like wherever they at, they in traffic. And the police pulled him over. And the story was Munchie B had something with a stick on it, and he allegedly hooked it or put it between his cheeks or whatever he must have did when the sheriff pulled him over. He said, I guess he hooked the burner and got away with it. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. But Munchie B disclaiming that, look, man, yeah, I did put it in my briefs. I had briefs on. That's what I do. He probably didn't tell him the whole whoop that he did, you know what I'm saying? But he basically let him know, look, nigga, I got away with the blower or whatever. We got away. And Spider-Lo didn't also drop this on his segment too. he didn't drop the segment of saying that he was on 11-year joint suspension. So instead of clowning somebody and saying that they put something in their drawers and got away with it, you should be thanking him that you didn't get caught with the blower and go to jail. So now you facing in jail telling everybody this nigga done got me caught and he for families here blood. You should be kind of thanking him, not talking about him for getting away with the gun. You should know, he ain't lying on Munchie, right? Yeah, he's saying Munchie hoop they put in his ass, whatever, because these little jokes. But I'm saying though, homie, you know, as a hooping nigga, if we in the car together, and these niggas enemies, they from East Coast, from neighborhood East Coast, let's do this from families. So if I got a gun with a stick on it and the police pull us over and they jump out your car, we're gonna get to it, but if they pull you out the car and I get away with it, and you got 11-year joint suspension and you on probation, and I'm blind, I don't think that you should be talking about me. I think that you should be thanking me that you're not sitting in jail for 11 years, you know, because they wouldn't be going back and forth right now. Munchie would have been a fuck nigga. So let's drop this content. On first, bro. Yeah, he did, bro. He basically, oh shit, excuse me with that shit. That's my little tripod. But excuse me, what Munchie basically did, we're gonna get to the content, you know what I'm saying? Munchie basically got away with the blower when they got pulled over. And Spider Low dropped a video, just to aware y'all what happened, update y'all. He dropped a video saying that Munchie allegedly put the gun in his butt, his cheeks, however he done it. Munchie saying that I put it in my briefs, but if I would have been a fuck nigga, I could have put it under your seat, and you had 11-year joint suspension. I could have put it under your seat because they pulled you out the car first and got me second. Instead of that, I was a real nigga. I put it in me, didn't get caught with it, and I pulled it out right in front of you to show you I didn't stuff it. So to me, I'm gonna just be real. I think that's the most solid thing you can ever done, bro, because I've been with bitches that didn't allow me the opportunity for that. And I had a 5-year joint suspension, and they actually got me somewhere. They went to an address that was on my ID, and I wasn't even there. I was under trans. I didn't have nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? What they thought. They went to my grandfather's house, bro. They found, you know what I'm saying? They originally found bullets in the car. That was the probable cause. We sitting there, they asked him on probation. I told him, yeah, I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? I told him that. They got out the car, the sheriff's right in front of my homie Johnny Loco house. His son was the one that got killed, the homie with the fucked up hand from Loco. I went to jail right in front of his daddy house. I was daddy my boy. So, make a long story, I'm in front of Johnny Loco house, and they pull up, they smell the weed. We got the windows down, they smell the weed. We in the A-Track Gangsters. We over there in the A-Track Gangsters, over there around Manchester area, you know what I'm saying, in the 80s. So they pull up, they pull up on the car, I'm smoking weed, big weed going out, boom, they pull up on the car, they like, make a long story short, I end up sent probation, yeah, they get out the car, whatever, they come check the car, because I'm thinking nothing in there. I'm really thinking nothing in there. The whole time, there was bullets in the trunk. Mind you, I'm just not in my car, I'm just sitting in there smoking. I'm aware that this is not nothing in here. So when they go, this person tell me that they forgot. They said this shit been in here for months. They forgot. So they was fucked up for not telling me it was in there. Make a long story short, they took that shit. The sheriffs cut their shit off. They cut their camera off because the person wasn't meeting to it. Their car was. Went to my grandfather's house, lied and said the keys to the car unlocked my gate, which I never had a key to that gate. Took my grandpa out the bed. They doing all type of little weird shit like, you know what I'm saying? They just searching, doing shit they ain't supposed to be doing, bro. So, make a long story short, all this like, we know how these people get. I had a joint suspension. We know how they can get. I would have rather the motherfucker to put me up on game that I knew than me not knowing. So there you get Munchie with a dude from neighborhood, and he put that on you. You gotta give his props. That's just me. That's just being a solid nigga, bro. For me going through that with somebody I know and going way to my grandpa's house and end up taking a registered shotgun. I went to jail for a registered shotgun. And I went to jail for a registered shotgun and ended up getting out. That shotgun was 40 years old, older than me. Just imagine being with somebody, go to jail, and then I go to jail for a shotgun that was older than me, that was registered to my grandfather, that was living in the house at the time. Because they think I'm on probation somewhere I'm not even on probation at. I'm on trans. And before, my previous address was in Anaheim. So these people play games, bro. So I just want to say, shout out to Munchie for keeping that shit groovy on Hoover. Shout out to the homie just like this motherfucker on Hoover. Shout out to my nigga Fresno the shooter. Hoover. Shout out to the homie. You know, homie. So it's like, you gotta understand, bro, for Munchie to even keep it solid with a nigga from East Coast, I'm gonna let y'all get to the video. Some would say, oh, he put the gun in his ass. I'm a very appreciative person. If I had a nigga in the car with me blind that put a gun in his ass, in his mouth, in his back, in his foot, I don't give a fuck where you put that motherfucker. I got an 11-year joint suspension. He got rid of the gun. And he didn't put it under nobody's seat. He didn't tell no police nothing. That's just me. And I, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, let's get to this video.
Make a left on Western on Century Boulevard.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying, bro. That's like some groovy shit.
Right. Okay. Now, I got something on me. I mean, I know the process. I'm like, damn, you know, we go to jail, we can't remember no number. Like, you got a penny or something? Write some numbers.
I know what that's like.
I know where I'm about to go. They pull us over. On my side of this window, inside of this window, they pull us over. Anybody on probation, parole? I'm like, no. The goofy say no. Run. You know why you pull us over? Your registration, this idiot, his car not even registered. I'm like, okay. Take his name, go back to the thing, come back, hey, you is on probation, step off, or whatever. Now,
hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button, bro.
Oh,
hold
up. School, dusty crip like
oh,
this,
up.
You know what I'm saying? I don't wear balloon boxers or whatever. I wear a brief. You know what I mean? And it's not surrendering nothing. So
for real, that's how I am.
You know what I'm saying? I got some briefs.
Oh, hope that's how I am.
I stuff it.
I appreciate that like. I appreciate it. Subscribe too, bro. On Hoover.
Fill on everything to find it.
I ain't gonna lie. I like something that Munchie B said. Munchie B say, I don't surrender nothing. Dead homies. What you mean? You thought I was gonna have it on me and say I got the gun? No. Dead homie. Thought I was gonna say it's under the seat? No. Hey, I got this gun on me. No. That nigga did some. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fuck him much, bro. On Hoover, and on Hoover, I fuck him much. On Hoover, I don't regard, regardless what the situation is, right? On some, you know what I'm saying? You gotta find that shit, bro. Hey, bro, how many people right now that I know around y'all, right, that get caught with a gun or blower and would stash it in their shit, whatever, and get away? How many people? Your homies. This dude from Inglewood families with a dude from East Coast. It ain't too many people like that, bro. So I feel like instead of Spider, that's just my personal feeling. Instead of Spider getting on the line and making a mockery of it, he should have said, hey man, I know I don't like you. I know I don't fuck with you. We beefing, but I gotta drop this segment about some real shit you did. I got to. On Hope, I gotta drop some. You did some real shit. That's how he should have came about the content. Not, oh, this nigga put the gun in his ass. He's so flexible. Like, it shouldn't have been in them lines only because you don't catch too many people do some real shit like this. You feel me? So y'all let me know, man. Hit that like button. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, if that's how it go. Because, you know, I'm just feeling like the content could have been so much greater that he made. I seen that, but I didn't see Munchie shit. So Munchie speaking about this, and Munchie about to bring up the shit where Spider-Lo homie asked for some head or something like that. You feel me? And yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, but my whole thing, like I say, I'm just seeing Munchie B respond. I'm seeing it. The title is his Spider-Lo homie asked for some head. I didn't know that the response gonna be with the gun situation that Spider brought up, and I seen the video with Spider. You know what I'm saying? But Spider was basically saying that Munchie was so fondled with that he was able to hide a gun with a stick, and he was making fun of it. And I was basically saying in my mind, like, You know, if he got you away with the gun, you should be cool with that. You feel me? Like the way I am, the type of, I'll be grateful. So now I'm seeing Munchie response. Munchie basically saying that I got pulled over, nigga, but I got away with the gun. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was my, and I'm hearing his response to this now. Now, I don't know about the head shit. So let's get into this. Let's get into this.
Yes. They took him out the car, Steffi. They take me out the car. I passed the pack down. He just barely. I moved like he want this pocket out, move to the right. He want this pocket move to the like. I'm not like I'm just being, I'm helping. Like, all right, do your thing. Set me on the curb. They let the goofy out the back seat. They sat on the curb next to me because they don't find nothing. They looking all this, so they don't find nothing. No, you really? I'm like, man, keep back. Oh, man, you tear that up. We get in the car. He's ecstatic. He's impressed. Oh, what you do? I pull it out like, it's right here. Now,
Price, 2,000 earlier.
eBay 2025. Fendi. Guaranteed authentic. What do we got?
eBay.
Same.
Millions of finds with eBay authenticity guaranteed.
Yeah, it was regular program for sure, bro. That was regular.
For Power Mop, it has
For
a
sure.
built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact. Plus, with 360-degree swivel head, things up along baseboards, and even behind the
hold
toilet.
on.
Bye-bye, bucket, with the Swiffer Power Mop.
I'm gonna get
Introducing
y'all right now. I hope
a new way to search the way you speak. Built
I was not in the place that I wanted to be, but I worked for it. Like, I worked to be where I really wanted.
This man is on a 10-year joint suspension, bro. Now, if I was just a FUCK ninja like he is, I could have just stood up under his seat. They would have been like, hey, anything in the car you want to check out? No. And let the idiot go to jail and serve that 10 years. You know what I mean? But I ain't that type of dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's mine, I'm whatever. This dude gets on the internet, he talking about somebody keystone guns, and I'm like, damn, maybe I should have just did the weirdo thing and just threw something under the seat and let him go down for it. And I just hit the Uber button and whoop off after that, after they hauled him off to jail. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm just not the type, but whatever. But yeah, but more to the title, like I said, I ain't never pulled none of them 3 acts, bro. I ain't never told on nothing. I ain't never turned down nothing. And I've never left nobody for dead. And I for sure ain't never been disrespected to this extent. Never. Ever. If anybody from Inglewood family, blood, Crip, that was in orange reach, whether it's jail or in the streets, ever told me or invited me to Lake Johnson, hey, give me some head. A man, a female could request whatever she wants, but a man. Hey, look, all right, I'm not gonna stop and go. I'm just gonna let this gotta sink in, bro. I just want, because I don't even know what made him cool, what made him thought it was cool to recite this story. But go ahead.
That's how long we been gangbanging. He's just like, but anyway, I love Baby Bump, because that was my little homie. He gangbanged under me when he was like 12 or 13. He was beating up niggas 16, 17 and all that. But he been getting SSI since a very young age. And one day, cuz I was on 97. Go that video, and I said, that used to be my spot, that tree. I was parked right up under that tree, because there was nobody out there. And Baby Bump, when it rained on 97, he walk up the street. And he come, he like squat. He had a tall can of beer, cuz he squat like right kind of corner, like, 2 o'clock. No, what's this? 12, 1, 3, he like 2 o'clock. So my car, my window down, regular shit. Sam, what up, cuz? He squatting down, he just do this weird ass smile. He like, hey, won't you suck my dick, cuz? Now, mind you, I love this whole family. I'm aware that issues, but I've never known the issues just like that. He usually just, it's other little small shit, we just know cuz one of them homies. Everybody says gang of Crip Max in the hoods. We had a few niggas that you know, like I say, Lil Bump too, just someone quite right about Lil Bump, about Vernon. But and it was like, hey, come you suck my dick. I said, hey, cuz, get on, cuz, get up out here. He immediately get up, he walk, he leave. He walk down the cell, he make a right on the key, he disappear. And an hour or two passed, cuz. One homie pulling up, two homies pulling up, every homie pulled up. I'm telling the story, I'm like, cuz, you ain't finna believe this nigga baby Bob just did, cuz. Everybody like, hell no, you was lying. I'm like, man, easy, cuz, just woo, wah. So now we might be like 8, 9, 10 deep now. Cuz come mobbing back up to 7, on foot. And here comes squad, right back in the same spot and say, now everybody, I've been telling everybody what he said, now they hear, cuz squad, little time pass, he like, hey, what up, you gonna suck my dick or what? I said, yeah, hold up, cuz. I get out my car, walk over there, drop cuz, get up and break.
Now, I don't know what was funny about that. He started laughing at me like he was, ain't nobody about to be laughing with you on this. Maybe actually. And then he gonna say, yeah, that nigga out the car. Man, look. Never in my life have a man ever told me that in 3D. Maybe behind these keyboards and these comments, they saying some crazy stuff. Never. Ever. Okay, now you got Big Bumpy in a park full of East Coasters at 9-7, somehow. Norville spotted here from 9-7, I'm from 9-7, we from 9-7. That's Big Bumpy. Now this is year 96, 97, Baby Bump, he telling you, hey, won't you suck my Johnson, right? So you should have something against that whole name. You should want to kill him, right? But, however, I think that one was different, okay? You said you was parked up in your favorite spot on your street. Baby Bump, he walks up, he cops a squat, counterclockwise to your car. What up, cuz, Savage?
That nigga told that nigga.
Okay.
He told that nigga. He told that nigga. Oh my God, you can't make this shit up, God. That shit. I tell you, you still gonna suck my dick. Oh shit. I swear, God, that's why I fuck with social media, bro. Hey, bro, that's why, hey, it's not a real place. It's not. All right, man. Double back with the disrespect. Oh shit. Alright, let me get this together, cuz. Let me get it together, bro. Cause this shit be, bro. I swear to God, I don't be taking this shit serious. I be like, this shit crazy. Well, I be wanna kill a nigga. Damn, bro. Let's get back to it, bro. Damn.
He said, hey. You said, what did? I think you responded, I don't feel like it, later. And he got up and we moved off. And then the Crips started pulling up. So they pull up, homies pulling up. Y'all might 8, 9, 10 deep. Baby Bump, push back up. Cops are squad in the same spot. And he asked you, hey, looks like my dick or what? I mean, you did say, not right now. He came back to you ready. That's what and then you was embarrassed in front of the Crips you got out when you socked him. Now, bro, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with that story. Why you didn't punish him the first time when he asked you to suck his Johnson? Okay, that's my issue. He should, and nobody care about it. You need one. You really need one. SSI check, no SSI check. There's no excuse. Somebody asked you to suck your Johnson, it's up immediately. You're supposed to handle your business. Something's wrong with your cripping. You know what I mean? Seriously. If they was talking to you like that in 96, 97, you'd get disrespectful for a Pac dog. If you was getting talked to like that in 96, 97, imagine going into 2026. Imagine that.
That's crazy. Automatic knockout.
I guess. I don't know what's up with your cripping. Now, you told the story, you was on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The funniest part about that shit when he said a nigga double back and said, "Hey, bro, you still gonna suck my dick?" He said, "You gonna suck my dick or what?" Oh, I would have stuck that nigga. Cause only reason why I'm laughing because I could just imagine me just dogging that nigga like, I don't care how crazy you are, nigga. What? I'm finna stump a mud hole in you, cuz. If you ever, nigga.
Your way to swap me with two of your homies.
That was funny.
You admitted that you had
That
a
was funny,
38
cuz. I ain't gonna lie. It was funny.
I hear that like, damn, why this boy ain't never got no bullets? Because when I was at your spot and them dudes put that gasoline all on your porch, attempting to commit arson, I'm sitting in a little swirly chair. Like, you go to the door, now you're just gonna run back, get out, get out. I kick my feet in. But like, you know, sitting in the chair, like, what you mean, get out, you get out, nigga. You're like, get out, get out. I don't know what's going on. Then you tell me, oh man, you know what I'm saying, we smell the gasoline, and you like, oh man, if I had bullets in my gun, it would have been, bro, why you don't never have no bullets? Your crippin' is on 0. Your crippin' is on 0, bro. I'm not understanding. And it ain't for me to say their names. They from East Coast though. You know who put gasoline on your porch, cause I know. You know. They from your hood. Why you ain't scratching them dudes yet? Why you ain't did? I know who they are. But you from over there, supposedly. Why you ain't did nothing to them yet? Your ugly ass daughter lay here too, bro. They put your family in danger. Why you ain't did nothing? Huh? Huh, Curtis? Bust. Yo, Crip, hey, bro. Don't defend Crip if you can't defend your family, bro.
Man,
now I ain't
gonna go into all the details of it, right? I just found out that I just feel that title was crazy. The title is, y'all look it up. Go to Morals Over Money, and it say Spider Low homie asking for some head. That's all I like. That shit kind of threw me. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying. That's what's like, damn, like you know what I'm saying. I didn't. That kind of caught me like I had to go see that, bro. On Hoover. And like I say, what's the name had dropped something too on Hoover. Spider Low dropped something about the shit with Munchie, but I ain't gonna lie, when I seen it, I kind of was like, Munchie did some solid shit. You feel me? I know I ain't been ragging to a lot of videos of Hoover. I'm gonna get into that. Y'all let me know what kind of content y'all want to see, bro. I'm tired of dropping. I'm gonna drop more music in LA, I want to do more music in LA, bro. Underground niggas. I want to do more shit like that for it. And the homies all over. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a gang of homies, bro. So I want to drop more homies and do interviews on homies all over so they can come to my page and get traction for their shit, bro. I'm kind of done dropping. I'm tired of dropping content on LA niggas that's going back and forth and getting into it. And the whole reason for another nigga that's bullshit. I be tired of that shit, bro, because we can't learn from that shit. Man, that shit was funny, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that Thundercat shit was funny because I don't personally know him, but I've seen him in front of the store where on Olympic and Magnum or somewhere over there like that, right? From the internet, but I personally know Wicked. I was in jail with Wicked. So that was the funny part about it, man. Hey, man, let's go check out this shit too, man. I want to go check out this shit with Poetic Flacco and the homies and shit, but I really didn't even want to go back into all that, bro. Like I say, like Poetic Flacco trying to get some traction from the homies or whatever, and I felt like he know damn well Big Deal was playing with Groove. Big Deal was basically, you know what I'm saying, playing, bro. So my whole thing was, why do every time Hoovers get on here and say certain shit, niggas gotta bring the police? I'm gonna tell the police and I'm scared, I'm so scared. Come on, bro, stop playing with us like that, cuz. Man, that nigga pulled up his pants and bit his lip and socked that nigga, bro. That was cold. You know, but it's a lot going on in there, like I say, with the homies, bro. I know that it's all, you know what I'm saying? But come on, Poetic Flacco. Poetic Flacco, stop playing with us, fat ass nigga. I already told your fat ass before. Stop playing with us, bro. You, it ain't even about you, keep doing. No time, we don't care about it. It's just the fact that, why is it okay for y'all to put police titles and say, the Hoovers is gonna kill Charleston White? What? We ain't never talked about that shit. We what the fuck we gonna do with Charleston White, bro? We don't take that nigga serious, bro. But the homie can sit there and say it's not that serious, but it's serious when these people running down on your community thinking you're gonna do something with somebody and they reporting. Mind you, if you got many people reporting about one gang, these people gonna wanna check into that. And it's like, we don't even give a fuck about y'all like that. Y'all just don't like the fact that the homies is coming up in the internet world. So whatever y'all can do right now to minimize that and try to control it, this is what y'all niggas doing, bro. Oh, but that's all y'all doing. Y'all don't like the fact that we don't need y'all. Y'all haven't done nothing for us. What have y'all done for us besides put us in a bad light and bash us and make us look less of what we are for y'all type of gang, and it backfired. When you did the Treyway shit, Flacco thought he was gonna bash. This is what Flacco gonna do. Flacco gonna bash Big Deal, and next he gonna turn around and ask for an interview. I'm telling you, bro, listen. What y'all want to bet? Who want to bet? I bet you, just like Percy, he bashed Gumby, and when Gumby on that phone, the same interview, he know, what's up, bro? That's all I wanted to hear. He changed his voice. Kunta did the same thing with me. All these niggas is not like that, bro. They all changed their tune. So it's like, do you want an interview? Do you want to sit down with me or what? These niggas just be want to sit down with niggas. Only thing it's like a bitch. You know how a bitch throw a temper tantrum to make you mad and she want attention? They just doing all this to get attention. Before you know it, Poetic Flacco gonna be sitting down with Big Deal. I bet you. If he don't sit down with Big Deal, he gonna be sitting down with another Hoover. He talked about Treyway. He made a whole thing about Treyway. Called him the Prime Minister. This nigga is a young homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he talking about Treyway 7. He said something about Treyway 7, called him the Prime Minister, all this other shit, right? And then you just turned around and wanted an interview from Treyway. Because I got on there and bashed you about it. I'm like, bro, you did all this shit, bro, but you not asking for my little homies for interviews. I don't hope it. You bashing my little homies, but you're not getting at my little homie for interviews or nothing like that. You ain't putting my little homies on. Treyway declined that shit. Treyway didn't like that shit. Treyway declined that shit. You feel me? Strongly declined that shit. So, Treyway declined that shit. You gotta understand, bro. He's looking for another interview. He's looking to get into it, say Hoover. Hopefully he get a Gumby interview. Hopefully he want a Gumby for sure. That's the thing what he doing. He want a Gumby, a Big Deal. And I don't think he like Big Deal for the simple fact that Adam don't like T-Rail. So you work for a nigga that don't like his brother. So of course you don't give a fuck about being on no police shit. If not, Adam would have told that nigga, don't do that. I ain't fucking with that. If Adam tell his employees don't do a certain thing inside his work establishment, they will not do it because they won't be employed. So y'all gotta ask Adam. All this fall on Adam, bro. All the homies should be tripping on Adam 22. The homies should be on Adam 22 right now about him. I'm gonna tell you why the homies should be on Adam 22. For the simple fact, you allow and you still employ these dudes who get on here and speak about my community after you act cool with Gumby. You act cool with Gumby, acting like you cool like that, but you still let these dudes come on here and lie on my community. You should be like, look, bro, don't do that. I can't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't really cool because you bringing heat to my shit. I know you like the traction, I like that, but come on, bro. Real is real and fake is fake. On Hoover, like, come on, bro. All we gonna do is keep blaming, he's a white boy. Man, fuck all that. That white boy know what the fuck he doing. He know what the fuck he doing. But my whole thing is though, Adam, you shouldn't be letting a nigga walk through your door creating chaos after Gumby then protected you. That's why I say, Adam, you ain't shit, though. Adam 22, you not shit, bro. If Adam 20, listen, bro, I want y'all to clip this motherfucker, run this motherfucker up on Hoover, nigga, record this motherfucker, because I want Adam to hear this shit for sure. Adam 22 is not shit. For the simple fact, Gumby went on 607 Unk interview and he defended you. He got up there and he defended you every time like you defended him. But yet, when it come to Hoover and your employees speaking on the homies and that nigga Poeta Flacco, you don't say shit. You don't get on that nigga. I don't know what your conversation is, but it looked like it all deferred to you because we talking about you the police for allowing him to do it. And if you really fuck with Gumby like that and how he protects you, bro, where is your loyalty? You keep speaking about for extra not loyal, nigga, you not loyal, bro. On who? Because you keep allowing your employee to make up shit. Talking about who was gonna do something trouble. You should be like, man, come on, bro. I can't touch your content, but certain shit, police shit, you bringing heat back to my shit because everybody talking about No Jumper and employees. They ain't talking about Puerto Flacco. They getting back to who he working for. So why would you keep allowing this shit? That shit look crazy to me, bro. On Hoover, that's like me having a little homie and he around there promoting rape and snitching. That shit fall back on me. On Hoover, nigga, you under my jurisdiction. You under my structure. You come back under my establishment, so I can't allow you to push a certain way, and it keep falling back on me, and I don't stand for that. Either you stand for it or you don't. So it all come down to that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't be having no, I get his content. He ain't supposed to have no loyalty. But the certain shit that he's saying and lying about, supposed to be a guideline between lying and content. Content shouldn't be lying, bro. You cannot lie on some niggas, bro. You cannot lie on them niggas, bro, and then try to come on with it's just content. Man, that's out. Stop playing with niggas. You said, Josh, what? He said, not trying to side you, but did you see Josh on my report? Man, that nigga retarded. Let's go see. Josh is fucking stupid, bro. Let's go see Josh. Let's go see Kunta. Let's go see Kunta. OG Kunta, his name Kunta Kinte. Because he always running off at the mouth. That's why Kunta name is Kunta. Kunta Kinte. Because he always running off at the mouth. That's exactly why they call that nigga Kunta. You can't stop fucking running off at the mouth. All the fucking time about bullshit. Every time I see Kunta, Kunta got a new tactic. He got some boxing gloves. He got some fucking knives, some butter knives. He got some weird shit, some type of rag. But one thing I do, I can't bash him. One thing I do love about Kunta, he put all the niggas on. He busting that mission. Listen, Kunta using his attention to the max, bro. He's doing that on Hoover. He's running this shit up on Hoover. Gonna be running it up, but I can really say Kunta is putting people in front of us that we don't see consistently. You feel me? Cause that nigga be on dope. Cuz be sweating cause Cuz be gon' crack. Look at his stupid ass. Look at my boy Kunta. I fuck with Kunta. Kunta just crazy, bro. I just laugh at Kunta. You know what's crazy? I don't have no issue with Kunta. I know he crazy.
Nigga, oh, you thought. So you thought you was gonna steal this moment for me, huh, nigga? Hey, let's tell the truth, nigga. You wanna fake a stage fight? You don't want to go down.
You said they trying to fake it.
Come on, Gabby. Come on, Gabby. Ain't gonna be in that fight like this. Come on, Gabby. Come on, this big cat.
Knock Kunta out. For Gumby, for sure.
Fried gizzard. Bitch ass nigga, you fried gizzard. You know this. I said I was gonna leave you alone until you tried to steal my bone. Bitch ass nigga. You know you did wrong. And the city says so. You didn't know, bitch ass nigga, the city been watching you over there in the corner. Still, nigga, oh, you thought. So you thought you was gonna steal this moment for me, huh, nigga? Hey, let's tell the truth, nigga. You wanna fake a stage fight? You wanna go down?
That nigga crazy, bro. Let's see what we talking about. Let's see what Kunta talking about. I think Gummy would beat Kunta ass. And I think Gummy would beat Percy ass. Percy do not want to fight Gumby. Facts. He want to be his friend. He want to be his buddy. He really just want to sit down and have an interview. This nigga do too. But he's scared of the repercussion between sitting down with him. Because he didn't pop that shit so much. He ain't never sit in front of Gumby until it's really cool. Watch. He won't sit by himself.
Oh, y'all gonna put y'all money on them. Hold on, they're gonna put their money on stuff. I know you're finna take me to court, but hey, guess what? So I'm showing up in court with these nuts on your mouth.
Hey, man. Hey,
I'm
you
showing up
that,
in
man.
the courtroom with these nuts in your mouth. Cause you know what? You're riding my wave. Who? You a thief! 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 Shoplifter! You are the newest member.
Hey. Shout out to Kunta, man. Kunta the most goofiest nigga I ever met in the world, right? This nigga went from boxing gloves to cowboy hat. Hey. Listen, Kunta, listen, let's run down all the objects that he had. He had a rag at first. And then he had a Crip blue vest with the Crips. And then he had 3 colors of orange on. And then he came with a butter knife and shit. Then I talked about him and then he told me he didn't like that shit when I talked about his butter knife. Then he came with another butter knife. And then he came with this Crip blue shit on right now. And then he came with some boxing gloves. And now he coming with a cowboy hat. No, bro. He had on, this nigga just did 8 different things. He came on there, like I said, he didn't came on there with utensils, kitchen utensils. Hebrew, this nigga just had gloves and the next take he came with a cowboy hat. Listen, this, I know I'm not crazy. I told that nigga, I said, yeah, bro. I told him, he like, I said, nigga, and then you go in there 3 color orange. He said, and then you talk about my orange. Shut up, nigga. I'm hoping, nigga, you watch this shit, nigga. You know you watch my shit, nigga. I'm hoping you watch my shit, Kunta. Stop playing me, nigga. You watch my shit. You know I be on your ass. Oh, but look. God, look. Look at that nigga. Look. That nigga Hebrew bounced out the bushes. Look.
Showing up in the courtroom.
Hebrew, look at it.
With these nuts in your mouth. Cause you know what? You're riding my wave. Who? You a thief! 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 You shoplifter! You know, you in the scumbag matinee. You are the newest member in the scumbag matinee. Trina, you know who you is. You sweet and low scumbag Trina. You know, Trina, you know.
Hey, hold on. Now he on Triller right now, right? Right? Hey. He in jail right now. I mean, let's say he in jail. I just read this nigga fucking Hebrew shit. This nigga talking about Triller right now because Triller told him he didn't know what a keyway was. That's crazy, bro. So he done jumped to Triller now. That nigga, I fell asleep. That nigga said I was in jail with Braid, Trig, and Munchie on Hope. Hey, nigga, hey, we would have been turned up, nigga. I would have slid Braid's ass, though. Nigga, you talk too much. Nigga, shut up. On Hope, nigga. What we doing? On Bird, no, I'm fucking around, but on Hope, I would've been on my shit. Nigga, what's up with you? Dead homie. I'm like, yes, nigga, vibe different. Yeah, I don't even take nigga serious. I'm laughing and smiling with my shit, too. Oh, nigga, wow, my shit, too. Just keep suit down. Hey, nah, but look, this nigga got prompts, bro. Look. Nah, not really. As long as that nigga respectful, they gonna make sure. Nigga hit the yard, it's gonna go respectful. Hopefully they gonna be like, nah, hey, look, bro. Cause that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna, nigga, we gonna fuck up everything. Fuck up this little nigga. Hey, look. Look at him, bro. This nigga got the cowboy hat on. What's up with Josh, bro? Look at him.
You call yourself Triller, but really you Thriller.
He on Triller now. Call him Trina.
You you know, dum you a thrill in it. You ain't nothing trill about you. That shit belong to UGK on it. It don't belong to no scumbag. So you need to take this off your name, homeboy, cause ain't nothing trill about you, my nigga. You showed me that you really is curly. I'm not like you. You see my hands? Them hoes ain't shaking.
How the fuck he? Hold on, bro. Was that me? Was that the? Did that nigga just jump from a hat to gloves? Everybody a scumbag, bro. Pay attention to this. Did this nigga just jump from a hat to gloves? Look, he on dope. Look how he's sweating. Look how he's sweating. Look. Look at that look. That nigga's on dope. Kunta on dope. I promise you. Kunta high as fuck. Kunta drunk and high. Look. Look at him. He looks so concerned. He look like this ain't even what he want to do. He just popping it. He got to keep it going. They telling him, Kunta, you putting on for the city. You doing good, boy. Kunta, you doing good. You a real one, Kunta. We love you, Kunta. And now they like, we love you, Kunta. You's a real one, nigga. You my boy. Keep going, Kunta. They telling Kunta to keep going. Kunta ain't doing shit. Kunta up here smoked the fuck out on crystal meth or dope.
I tried everything.
Powder, whatever the fuck. That ain't.
Yo.
Come on, bro. This ain't no regular, like, Kunta is smoked the fuck out, for sure. Ain't nowhere in the world. I don't, come on, bro.
No, I'm here.
Look at him, look. Look how he jumped to A to Z. This is smoke. This is, for real, this is crack. This is a crackhead, bro. I know a smoker when I see one. I'm from Fig, bro. Look how Real Tool doing. Not got Real Tool, Bob Report. Shout out to Bob Report, man. Shout out to my nigga Bob Report. Oh, messy ass nigga. But I fuck with Bob, though. Bob a bullshit nigga, but nigga, I can't get mad at him because niggas only gonna do what you allow them to do. On hold, that's facts. Hey, but look. Watch how this nigga jump from the hat into the, look at him. Oh, retarded ass nigga. Somebody snap that nigga. Bob ain't shit. For sure Bob ain't shit. But Real Tune ain't shit either. Real Tune, listen, Real Tune is 30 times worse than Bob. Oh, my mama.
Real about you, my nigga. You showed me that you really is curly. I'm not like you. You see my hands? Them hoes ain't shaking. These hoes ain't shaking. These hoes scared. I mean, they accurate. I mean, they dead ass, microscopically accurate. So if you think I won't bust his eyeballs open, this no crack. Fool in the world. And then if I ever take these hoes off, it's can opener bites.
Is who?
Can opener bites. You ain't never seen a can opener bite a candy. You gonna grind that hole, open that hole wide open up.
You are now tuning into the Bob Report.
Oh, retarded ass nigga.
Kunta Cuz, Scarface. Number 2.
Action.
Yeah.
Look at him.
So here we go. First and foremost,
Look at him.
Bob, I'm on your way.
No, you're
I
not.
want you to know.
Say what?
I'm on your way.
You don't want to do that.
Hey man, I'm just being honest. The scumbags, you're real life.
It was some scumbag.
I'm just saying, you can't sneak into the scumbag mania and you're a scumbag. Your admission is free. You don't have to act like you're the janitor and sweeping floors.
Hey, you know what I noticed though, bro? This real shit. I noticed the more he talk and the more he get on interviews, the more he fuck up, huh? Like, this is just me, cause he make a new enemy every time he do some retarded shit. Like, he got on Triller shit, and the niggas didn't know what a keyway was. So, now you mad at Triller because he asked you, was you a keyway? And now he's scum because you didn't know what a keyway was, and you said you was a crip. Like, come on, bro, like, one thing about that nigga Kunta, bro, if that's y'all representative of Texas, bro, y'all need to get it together, Texas, because he can't take no accountability. He can't even take accountability for himself, bro. We just going over and over about some bullshit. Like, look at him. This shit is sad.
And be like, oh, what's going on in there? Hey, homie. What's his name?
Look.
What's his name? Trina, what's his name? Trina, what's this scumbag name? Young Weekend? You 5'7", drag queen, dressing it. Hey, homie, what, this new exotic game. You are exotic game. I just caught in my fucking trap a meerkat dreams. I just skint a meerkat dreams. A meerkat dreams. Now, you want to jump in the ring?
Yeah, this who you talking about?
Cinderella, nigga. You know who I'm talking about? The scumbag. The nigga got on there and tried to fox with me. We're the fox with each other, looking at. You know who I'm talking about? The scumbag. That was. You remember we did the live? Oh, he thought he got away.
He mad he didn't know what a keyway was. He got on that live and trying to act articulate. And he didn't know what the fucking keyway was. Hey, these niggas is crazy, bro.
I mean,
hey, bro, he literally mad. This nigga is really mad. Josh is retarded. Josh have no fucking, man, Josh, this nigga named Josh, Jason Lyrics. He don't have no type of fucking, look, his equilibrium is just all fucked up. The way he walked, the way he talked, just everything, bro, just fucked up. He got on there with a nigga and said he was a Crip and didn't even know what the fuck a keyway was. You embarrass yourself and you mad. You need to go do some more Crip history, or you need to do some Hoover history. Maybe you should do some Hoover history because it's more simple than Crip. Because when you're trying to be a Crip, you're trying to speak for all Crips, and you don't understand that all Crips have different sides and different histories. You need to just speak for Hoover Crip. You don't know your Crippin', bro. You just fucked up right now on Hoover. You just fucked up all the way. Oh, Josh. Hey, we gonna pray for Josh. Pray for the homie, cuz.
Y'all excuse me.
Phil call, cuz. That's that nigga new. That's that. Listen, bro. That's the new word for cuz. Hey, fathers. That's how we getting at Josh. Pill call. Oh, Hoover. That's how we getting at that nigga. Every time he do some weird shit, bro. Hey, pill call, man. 101, 102, 108, 116, 190, 239. And they start calling all the numbers because it only go from 105 to 150 and only go from 205 to 250 in the building, right? Depending if you're on the 270 or 180. So they calling all these motherfucking cells. Hey, this nigga crazy, bro. Oh, Hoover, bro. Grab your cup, bed line.
This
Look at it, pill line.
Hey,
Pill line.
We got a well-built, honey.
I mean, this nigga crazy.
Oh, just because he talking about I called it off, because I ain't.
Let me just go back. Let's see what he's talking about.
Cause like my spider sense was a tingling. Come on now, you want?
Oh, he done pulled out sugar packs. He crazy, bro. Hoover, look.
Edit that out. This fruity.
Look, he said edit it out. I don't see what you're talking about.
We're gonna fox with each other. Looking at. You know who I'm talking about. The scumbag. That was. You remember we did the live.
Right.
Oh, he thought he got away. Yeah. And y'all excuse me. Edit that out.
Edit that out.
It's fruity. It's fruity listens. Fruity listens. Hey. You know, you in the scumbag magnate. You are the newest member in the scumbag magnate. Trina. You know who you is. You sweet and low, sugary boy.
Why you calling him?
Come on, man. This was talking about my drawers. I ain't never gonna forget that, homeboy. Let me tell you something about a grown-ass man. A grown-ass man gonna look you in your eyes, you hear me? And a real, what's that, Rainbow Coalition, member is gonna look down. And if a nigga look down on you and Hey man, what you wanna look down for? Take your eyes off. Take your eyes off. Look at me in my eyes.
I swear to God, he sound like me. Hey, that's how I think. Hey, up here. I can't get mad at him for that. Oh, hope I can't get mad at Cub for that, bro. Hey, Hoover, I can't get mad at Josh for that, bro. Hoover, like, nigga, stop looking down, cuz. Look, hey, up here. I can't even get mad at that nigga for that, cuz. Hoover, I can't even hate on him. Hey, he's serious motherfucker.
As a man, don't look down as a boy. Don't look down as a boy. Boys look down. Men look each other in the eyes. So when you go to talking about my mother and draws, actually you watching print. Hey man, hey Trina. Trilla.
Hey, man.
Nah, this is this. Do you see what that say? Come on out the closet.
Sweet and low.
You stop it. Come on out. You on there blowing kisses when I talk to you. You know what you saying, cuz? This was the most homosexual diss I ever seen in my life.
That nigga was sexual diss?
This gave me a homosexual diss. That hey, we got a well-built, uninformed crib. Good, like my spider sense with the tingling. Keeping it weird, you know. Oh, you just really keeping it weird. That's how you keeping it weird. You f me up with that. And oh man, holler and damn near whistle at me. Talking about what I got on.
You like that shit, Cookie? Shut up, nigga. You like that shit.
You don't get to do that.
Shut up.
Hold on, you know, I'm Batman. I guess you know. Bam! Oh, wait. No. Let me show you something.
He brought you something sweet, bro, to the table. Hold on.
See, I got homies in Houston.
Sweet and pink, bro.
Let me tell you right now, like, hey, don't think I can't, showtime at the Apollo in Houston. Or you talking about you got hands? Don't never say that to me ever again on Christmas. Don't never say you got hands. Cause I'll make you use them up.
Nigga, go squabble then. Nigga, you talking about don't say that again. Nigga, squabble then. Nigga, y'all niggas in Texas and you talking about something. You saying you got a hand. Nigga, go squabble, Kunta.
We will.
Squabble him up.
I ain't gonna say no.
Nah, hold on. Shout out.
I ain't no FD on here.
With homie.
Nah, he don't get no shout out.
Hey, I ain't got no problem with
no.
I ain't got no problem with Cuz. I feel like Cuz would have whooped him. I feel like FDA would have beat Cuz up. And Cuz called it off just because he told me I called it off because I didn't want to see the homie and you fake it, Wookie it. Stop your lies. You a drag queen with money. But we know what you is.
What?
Then a whole Cuz. Now hold on. Let me remember this. Remember how you did the throat exercises? I heard them throat exercises, weirdo. I heard them throat exercises. I heard them.
Is that who you was calling Thug and Love?
That's Thug and Love. This the nigga from the Boondocks cartoon that was running and talking about he was shooting. As soon as he got out of eyeshot range, he was kissing the nigga. Oh, that's that. Full on crip. He is. No, let me show you. I'm gonna show you I'm right. No, I ain't just no accusations. These are not accusations. See, you have to understand that this was attractive. This acted like a whole weirdo. Like, hey man, you don't have to tell nobody how much your draws cost. I don't know how much your draws cost. It's said my draws cost $30.
Said Crippin' Cowboy. Hey, that's the Crippin' Cowboy, bro. You can't tell that nigga nothing. Look at him, bro. You see him? Kunta ready to go to Brokeback Mountain. He ready to go to Brokeback Mountain with the blue rag on. That nigga crazy.
Because, I get ladies that do that, fool. Hey, fool, I put your drawers up in your ass, cuz I'm grip for even saying to me about your drawers. You weirdo. I don't never want to know about your motherfucking drawers, fool. But you intelligent? You know what, fool? You with money, fool. I know what's going on, fool. You has been sucking, you've been giving your booty away, and you've been getting money behind that. You didn't get no money. Oh, I got it.
Paul got his money.
That's
Hey, man, you turn your phone off.
hold on, man. Let me.
You ain't anybody trying to call you like that, man.
Hey, man, chill out, man. Just chill out, brother.
That nigga retarded. Look at him. We can't even work the phone.
Let me start.
Hey, man, what's going on, man?
Man, you know, see, I don't know why it never fails when I started doing content, cause blowing my line up. I don't know if it's taboo or what the deal is, but I don't, you know, I just silence them. So it's back. No, it's back to, you know, scumbag Trina, you know, Trina. You know, you call yourself Triller, but really you Thriller. You know, you a thriller, nigga. You ain't nothing trill about you. That belong to UGK, nigga. It don't belong to no scumbag. So you need to take that off your name, homeboy, cause ain't nothing trill about you.
Yeah, that's.
You showed me that you
Pill line.
is.
As soon as you get the tripping, pill line, cut. Pill line.
A little girly, you know. Cause he say you don't even like H-Town music. How they even let this nigga be in H-Town? How y'all let this weirdo to be in H-Town and he talk so disrespectful? But say, man, nah, we gonna keep it 100. We gonna keep it a buck. Triller fam, I need that act up. Oh, let me go now, cause I got one more little spiel on this scumbag. Cause you know, you made it to the scumbag mania. And hey, man, let me ask you a question. You eating some chicken strips, right?
Say what?
If you, we done with the Popeyes, right?
Yeah.
Sit down, ate and everything. What the you gonna do? If you see me grab a chicken strip and then I suck all 5 of them. No, he didn't have a Triggerbird, but we're not gonna disrespect cuz. We don't want in this. Shout out to my boy Bum. We don't need no disrespect. But I ain't never seen a man eat no
Soon as cuz start tripping, bro.
And then suck all 5 of his fingers and then grab a straw. You know, straw in your mouth. You gonna suck.
Hey, but the homie crazy. He said, as soon as cuz start tripping, if you don't go fill that cup up and go get that motherfucking line. Go get the line, nigga. Oh, but that's how it be. Everybody in line waiting, nigga, with that little cup, that little white cup.
Look, all 5 of you.
If you ain't got a tumbler to fill up at the water fountain before you go out the door, hey, if you in jail, you ain't got a tumbler to fill up before you go out the door. That's a whole, but they gotta go to the pill line. They got a Gatorade thing, like a little tumbler, like a little. You gotta go put that in there. Go get that little water thing. Pill line,
With your
nigga.
mouth full of dick throat, real men drink out of cups. We don't use straws. And that's another flaw. I knew there was some sugar in your tank. Cause you out a chicken patty. He beat that hoe cuz. He eating that hoe. I'm watching this scumbag, hear me? That cuz, what do you need to lick your fingers for? They gave you a napkin.
I'm not gonna lie, this nigga hilarious.
Booking.com has all kinds of things.
Bro, this nigga crazy, my nigga. I'm over it.
Findings.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga theatricals is unmatched, bro. I swear, nah, mover.
It's on Hulu.
I be like, bro, this nigga like, God, bro. This nigga got the most coldest theatrics ever. Like, he retarded. The cool thing about it, you know who really retarded, bro. Like, who really special. Like, that's the funny part. Bro, this nigga's slow. Listen, bro. When I say slow, look at him. Look. He got a point though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. All right, nigga, you licking all 5 of your fingers. I'm looking at you crazy on Hoover Street, nigga. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button. Subscribe, bro. Hoover, hit that like button. run this motherfucker up and share this motherfucker on Verge. Hey, bro, this nigga really retarded. Look at him. Look at him, bro. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga, bro. That nigga's crazy, my nigga. Oh, who he burnt?
Got a whole napkin right there. That's the weirdest I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'm just keeping it real. Have you ever seen a nigga?
But I'm not watching no nigga eat though. I don't know, it's me. I'm not watching no grown man eat, bro. Like, if we are there to eat somewhere, I'm not watching no nigga to see what you eating, if you licking your fingers, if you picking up straws. I mean that you like kind of scary, bro. You scared and you was kind of watching the person. Like, you feel me? That's what it came down to. You scared, you watching the person. Like, you doing too much investigating into the person you sitting with. If I sit down with one of y'all nigga and we eating, I got my head down, my nigga, and I'm sitting down doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even saying, you know what, I like Percy too, but Percy's a weirdo. Percy's scary, bro. Listen, let's be real now. Look, Percy is a smoker and Percy's scary. Percy just want to sit down with Gumby. He's infatuated with Gumby so bad. Him and Charleston White. But they don't know how to say it. They infatuated though. Percy don't know how to get a sit down with Gumby besides him talking shit to him, and then he's gonna bow down and kiss his ass every time. Just pay attention. Like, this is what he do. He's terrified of the homie. He don't want no conflict, but at any moment, he'll come together with Kunta on some Texas shit. But when Texas go against him, he go jump back over there with Gumby. That's all Percy do. This is all Percy do, bro. This is what Percy do. Percy go act like he don't like Kunta and call Kunta a mark and this and that, but then he go jump back on Gumby's side, and then when Gumby say something about him, then he'll go jump back on Kunta's side and say this some Texas shit. We need to come together on some Texas shit. The homie crazy because the homie ain't got enough common sense to hear the shit and see what they be saying. So I wouldn't even correspond with no niggas that even act like that, bro. Some niggas even act like that, nigga. I'm like, nigga, I ain't even fucking with you niggas. Like, I can't fuck with y'all, bro, because y'all niggas is like, I understand it's content, but I don't want to do content with y'all like that. I'd rather do content with my homies and do content with other niggas besides you niggas that's going back and forth playing games. That nigga was popping that shit, telling me he wanted to fight Gumby. As soon as Gumby called on the phone, that nigga was nice as pudding. Dead homie, oh, hey Gumby. I'm like, huh? That shit was crazy to me because I'm ready to go up on the nigga. I'm like, nigga, wait, popping shit about the homie nigga on who I knock your ass out. I'm popping it in my head, and then he get the phone call and he changed. Make me feel different. I'm like, oh, nigga, on Hoover, who playing? I mean, like, which one of y'all niggas playing? Like, what y'all got going? On Hoover, like, come on, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. So I just be like, now I just laugh. I'm like, whatever. We get there, we get to that point, and then on Hoover. But now I just be like, oh, whatever. I don't take it serious. It don't make sense to me. I hope it don't make no sense to me. It go against everything the way a nigga push. The way he acting.
After eating shit is good. Because I don't even want to eat. I don't even want to sit at a table with a move like that. Because if I see you sucking your fingers and ain't no reason, and you got a napkin, you in a restaurant. I can see if you was at a fast food place.
But why is you watching that nigga though?
This was at a restaurant where they gave his a whole black napkin. I seen it through the napkin. The nigga used the napkin, and then he turned around and with the sucking hole. Sucking his apple. I'm like, what the fuck? You gotta suck your fingers, eat chicken? You can't be right. And then it jumped on there, no. And then it jumped on there and said,
man, them niggas not gonna fight.
That thing, you see how I did that way? Like it was reporting to daddy. So what's kind of, hold on, because you know, we got.
I'ma believe they fight when I see it, and that's my homie. But I believe it when they get in the ring. I don't believe it until they step in the ring. I'ma keep it G, and that's my homie. But I don't believe it until I don't believe Gumby and Percy and them or any of these niggas that's popping are gonna fight until they get in the ring. Other than that, I don't believe it, bro. On hope I don't believe it. On GSB, I don't believe it at all. But until they get in the ring and I see and I'm invited, and I don't believe it, bro. It's all popping. They popping it. They'll figure it out before the fight happens. Watch.
You know, and then, you know, there's a picture of this.
I'm not saying they scared to. I'm just saying it's not gonna never happen. Watch.
What are you talking about?
Scummy.
The only nigga that could possibly they gonna fight is Charleston White. Everybody else, they gonna figure out a way to be like, man, it's Hoover business, keep it off the net, watch. It's not gonna ever happen. But only nigga that's gonna probably Charleston White.
Scummy got on lip gloss.
Yeah, Charleston White. I want to see Gumby and Charleston White. That's the only thing I know for sure that'll happen, and that's the only thing I want to see.
Excuse my French. No disrespect to the lesbians.
Man, what's the word, Gumby? What's the deal? What's the deal?
LGBT community. I mean, don't. Because look like Queen Latifah from Set It Off in one of those pictures. And they got braids on his head because you're a scumbag. You call him Gumby.
Yeah, but Charleston White not gonna get in the ring with Gumby. He's not. He's not gonna get in the ring with Gumby, bro. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen because he know that he know that the weight they're in a different weight class, bro. But they're not gonna fight. Let's be real. I don't know, man. I don't think Charleston White is gonna ever take on a fight with Gumby. Do I think? No, hope I'm gonna get it. As soon as he knocked that nigga shit out, I'm grabbing it. On my mom, I'm grabbing it. On the verge, nigga. If I ever see that eyeball on the ground, I hope I'm grabbing it. Gumby and Charleston White's in two different weight classes, and I don't think that Charleston White is really gonna fight Gumby. Come on, bro. You really think Charleston White gonna fight? Do you see how little the fucking Island Boy is? Charleston White barely won with the Island Boy. This is an Island Boy. He just kept. Hey, I could have not. I would have knocked the Island Boy out with probably 2 hits. I'm telling you, the first 2 hits I know for sure. Island Boy going out. I know if I set him up, and I'm a southpaw. I know once I hit him, set him with the jab, I'm gonna hit him, come around his ass and knock him. Yeah, this Island Boy, bro. Come on, like I don't estimate nobody, but I know what I would have done to Island Boy, and I know what Charleston White would have done to him, and I seen it. I know what Gumby would do to Charleston White, so it's not gonna never happen. Charleston White is not gonna set himself up to lose to Gumby to look like an embarrassment to the world. Charleston White want to go back and forth with him for content. Charleston White only spoke on Gumby because he realized that Gumby is the biggest thing on the internet. So it's easier for him to beef with Gumby, the biggest person on the internet, to gain traction. That's why everybody got something to say to Gumby, because they want traction, they want some motion, and he's in the algorithm. So if I say something about him, I'm going back and forth. But they don't know the more they speak about him, they solidify him in this world. But they not gonna never fight. Come on, bro, let's be real. Like, I'm from over there, bro, and I know they not gonna fight. Gumby ain't gonna give a fuck about fighting, but I just know it's not gonna ever happen. Let's be real, it's not gonna ever happen, bro. Do you think Charleston White wanna lose to Gumby? No, but he don't wanna lose the verbal battle, cause he think he's the champ in this verbal world. You feel me? Gumby ain't really had a verbal challenge. He just be bashing it, he just be on these niggas' head. And they take the niggas that Real Tune is so much of a bullshit nigga, he take all the controversial shit and flip it. But he don't never try to make the homie look like in a good light. Real Tune taking all this content he got, and he taking the most controversial and bullshit, and he's, hey man, you wanna talk about this, man? Come on, bro. That shit is weird. The homie got so much positive shit he had. That nigga Gumby done had a boat. Gumby done had horses. Y'all don't know about none of that shit, cause they ain't gonna talk about it. Don't nobody wanna hear that shit. That nigga that had Malinois. He had Malinois dogs. That nigga had a weed shop. They don't want to talk about that shit. Let's be real. So come on, bro. Like, I know it's about controversy and bullshit. So as long as they gonna keep saying they gonna fight, people gonna keep talking. But it ain't gonna never happen. Where's Sharky? The homie, the Mexican homie. I see you home too. On hold with the homie from Fadoos, huh? Nah, for real, I'd rather see them niggas squabble too, but I just feel like it's just gonna be bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wanna see the homie squabble and do something they can do in the set, but if they can get money for it, go ahead. But I just feel like Charleston White don't want, he don't want to lose in the celebrity boxing fight. He not gonna fight him because Gumby not in his weight class for him to have an opportunity to win. Kunta and Gumby would never happen. That's not gonna happen. I don't think Kunta and Gumby gonna happen. Cause that shit to be locked in right now. It don't have to be no, and Percy ain't gonna be not gonna happen because Percy too much riding gonna be swag. He riding him too much. So whenever Gumby tell him good boy, he gonna wag his tail. If Gumby tell him bad boy, then he say fuck him. He growl against him. So you feel me? It's just like they not gonna fight Kunta. I feel like because Kunta's so retarded, they not gonna allow that even to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like it just kind of like you retarded and you burnt out too. It's just something you be like, nah, man, it ain't gonna go like that. Come on, bro. The best thing to do is not to let Charles squabble. Charleston White, I want to see it, but I don't think Charleston gonna take it up. Gummy gonna grab that. He gonna eat that up for sure with Charleston. This Kunta right here. This is Kunta talking shit right here. This is Kunta.
This is gonna be. No, hold on.
I'll knock Kunta out though, for sure.
Help me out,
I'll beat the shit out of Kunta.
Help me out, cuz.
I would beat Kunta ass.
You already know I got my gut man with me. What you mean? What you think you feel? Hey man, Angelo Dundee. You mean the best man?
Charleston White gonna talk shit, but he not gonna fight nobody that's gonna give him a righteous ass whooping. Charleston White know how to pick and choose, bro. Charleston White know how to pick with the right motherfuckers. And he's not gonna get in there and let Gumby knock his ass out and become the most viral nigga on YouTube by beating him up. He's not gonna do it. Listen, bro. It's no way in the world Charleston White. Look, there's no way in the world Charleston White for not allow Gumby to get in the ring, knock him the fuck out, and become the most viral sensation because somebody finally put hands on him. He's not doing it. If he get in the ring with anybody, when he get in the ring with somebody that he know that he can have a chance with or can possibly beat, Charleston White not getting nobody that's gonna give him a fight, bro. Like, come on, cause y'all understand, right? If he do that, he's been silenced, he's been out verbal, he's been beat up, humiliated. So it's like he's not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? He can't afford for a nigga to say, I knocked you out, or he's not gonna do that. And it's by Gumby. It's by somebody who can take his power by doing it. If he beat Gumby up, Gumby get nothing from it, right? Well, he's gonna say Charles White gonna say, well, but he got in the ring. But if Gumby knock him out, right? The homie have so much accountability. He can get in there and say, I lost. I know Gumby. Gumby know I lost, nigga, and still pop his shit. Gumby, such a loss can't make Gumby shut up. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna keep talking. Charleston White getting knocked out by him, he can't accept that. He's not gonna be able to accept a loss by a gangbanger that he's bashing, and he willingly accepted and got beat up, and this dude didn't surpass you in the media. He didn't surpass you in the money. Now, opportunity. He didn't beat your ass. He didn't expose you. Every day you gotta wake up seeing you getting fucked up. He's not gonna allow himself to even get put in that situation. So he's gonna talk all the way into the line of it happening, both of them, but it's not gonna ever happen. I'm like, Triggerbird, you said this shit. I know, I'm not, everything I'm telling y'all, watch it happen. I bet you. I don't give a fuck if he say I accept. We don't know until when they walk into their ring. When we there the fight is tomorrow, I don't want to hear, oh, it's on, we fight. No. Until that shit is set up and they got money for it, and it's the only how. When the contract signed, that's the only how I believe it. And I'm from over there. I don't believe it until I see a contract signed. I know the homie will fight. I don't think Charles White is gonna afford himself for that embarrassment. I know. Gumby last fight, he knocked the nigga out. That's for sure. They got a video of it. He knocked the homie out in the set. So he's finna knock Charleston the fuck out. That's just get past that. Come on, bro. I mean, if I say anything wrong, y'all let me know, bro. Cause Charleston White could have been for a lot of dudes. Why did he pick the Island Boy? He knew that was a for sure win. He a little white boy, you know, he ain't fought, you older, you have more experience. You can do, even if you ain't got more wind in him, you know you can outpower him. You know you can outmus him. You can, you straight down the pipe on that nigga like this. That little Island Boy don't know what to fucking do. You just Hey, look, stiff jabs. That little nigga finna go out. He know. So that's what he did. He kept. Yeah, I mean, not going for that. He a Hoover nigga. He have fault. He have more experience than Island Boy. If Island Boy had a Hoover nigga experience, I think Milk 7-4 would beat Milk 7-4 will fuck up Charleston White. This is my opinion. As a Hoover experienced Hoover that have fought, Milk fucked up Smooth Groove, and I think Smooth Groove will fuck over Charleston White. Milk will beat the shit out of Charleston White, bro. I think that'd be a way good fight than Gumby and Charleston, for sure. On Hoover. Because I think Gumby beat Milk, probably beat Milk ass. I think Gumby would beat Milk ass, for sure. And that's the homie, but no. Yeah, but I gotta understand, bro. The consistency of how we fight, and I seen Island Boy. Y'all go back and listen. Y'all go back and look at Island Boy. Y'all look at Island Boy and look at Charleston White. And you tell me if that nigga did a good job. He didn't do shit. Charleston White kept doing that jab. All you have to do is counter it. As soon as you do that jab, slap it down and come over the top. That's all you gotta do. Slap it down and come over the top with him. He kept doing this jab. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna counter it. As soon as you come here, I'm either gonna put my elbow up so you can hit that and counter it, or I'm finna hit that down and knock you out. Because that's all he kept doing, is this. How many times can you do that before I do this? Fuck you gonna do, nigga? I'm gonna do this to you every time. You gonna hit my elbow, you gonna hit the side, I'm gonna slap you down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro. It's just like, come on, bro. That's all you gotta do. Nah, I Hoover Street box. I ain't Golden Glove box. I Hoover Street box. I don't never be talking about no boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas trying to protect yourself. I had people to tell me, niggas, put your hands up and slap me up. So we got to squabble. That's just what it is, bro. But I'm saying, like, these niggas is not gonna get to that, bro. Like, niggas is just, you know what I'm saying? I would love to see Milk, though. Milk would be a good candidate. Charleston White and Gummy would go viral. But I just think that Charleston White is not gonna say it. He's not gonna get embarrassed. Charleston White is not gonna allow his. Look, speaking of this nigga, right?
7M.
Speaking of Charleston White, he popped up. They say, I'm gonna drop this tomorrow, though. They say Gucci on my nigga Ray Loke in there, man. Look at this nigga eye. Look, I'm getting that eye. I'm picking that eye up.
This is the best guards.
I'm picking that eye up. Look. Picking that eye up. Look. Stupid motherfucker. I'm getting that eye. I'm gonna get that eye. And I'm gonna sell that motherfucker. I need 2 bands for it. Give me 2,400. You can have Charleston eye. Hey, I'm about to jump off this motherfucker though, man, on Hoover. It was a good pleasure with everybody on this motherfucker, man. Yeah, that motherfucker crazy on Hoover. I'm off this motherfucker on Hoover. Shout out to everybody on this motherfucker, Gorilla Hebrew, all the homie that was on this motherfucker today. My homie on Hoover, Groovy Age, on Hoover, all the lokes, bro, on Hoover. Send mine to y'all. I'm gonna be on this motherfucker tomorrow too. I'm about to start dropping more videos, bro, instead of just, you feel me? But during the day, I be doing shit. I be more busy, so I be having a chance to go live, but I need to start clipping my lives too. But I'm hoping coming up for sure. Content gonna be groovy. I just don't want to keep making content about these social media reform gangbangers. I'm tired of reciting these dudes' problems. He get into him. All y'all niggas beefing over S&Y niggas anyway. Y'all beefing about the line by S&Y, so. You know what I'm saying? We coming with some more content for sure. Working on that. I got a whole book. So what I'm saying? And I hope I got some shit like that with some interviews. I got like 6, 7 of them. I've been trying to knock them out the end of this year or the beginning so they can drop. I hope with some music or something. Nigga don't just want to go on here, go on these interviews and don't got nothing to promote. You know what I'm saying? Nigga trying to get on this motherfucker, have music, video, so you can man play that video, play that song, and I just jump on here and talk about Hoover. Because they think because Hoover's is in the mix, niggas is just trying to niggas ain't, cause look, niggas ain't trying to talk about Hoover all the time. That shit is what a nigga trying to get past, right? But what happened to the social media? What happened to the content creators that talked about music or
the motherfucker, I'm saying the original content. We just talking about niggas getting into it. This person, like, that shit be weird, bro. I don't want my page about that shit because I don't want to be based on when I'm talking about another nigga. Because a lot of these niggas' facts don't be right. They don't got their facts right. They don't got their title right. They don't got really shit right. They just dropping shit. So, like I say, like, subscribe, and comment. I don't care about some real shit or some nonsense. I hope I'm be on this motherfucker tomorrow, so tap in like around 7. We up. I hope we going up. We're gang.